Hello, hello. How's everybody? I'm still trying to wake up, but I'm here. Whew, tired. I'm all confused at what day it is. So I used to like, it being Monday, I'd be like, all right, I get up and ready for school and stuff for the kiddo. And I didn't have to do any of that. It was nice though. How's everybody? Let me put some music on since nobody's here. Hey, Zombie. Hey, Mr. B.
Hey,
Morning.
Cat.
What's up?
Oh, not much. Bit of this, bit of that.
Yeah, I heard you and Mr. B were bored.
I was running on the phone for 4 hours.
Yeah, that's what he was saying. He's been talking all night. You awake now? No, I still listen. So this is what I do. Like I procrastinate. So I have a routine of like I'll wake up really early, but I'm like not fully awake. But I also mindlessly go through different videos and I'll watch certain things to slowly wake up. And then I'll forget about my coffee, so then I have to heat it up like 3 or 4 times. So this is still my first cup of coffee.
Oh, yeah.
But I was busy watching. There's this Scottish cow hoof trimmer guy called the Hoof GP. I absolutely love him, and he makes you watch him and you're like, I could totally do this. It's not that hard.
Yeah.
I'm an expert at. Oh, I can. Oh, because he'll do like, can you see like what's wrong with it? And I'm like, yeah, it's got a white line issue right there. And he's like, if you said it's a white line issue, you were correct. I was like, yeah, see, got it.
Yeah. Yeah.
But so I was watching a bunch of his stuff again, trying to wake up. But I'm here now, trying to find some music.
I
Oh,
nearly,
yeah.
I nearly finished Mr. B's skull.
Did you? Good.
You wanna have a look?
Yeah. Here, I'll make a big screen.
Yeah, let me put that on. Let me get rid of that. Put some pants on. Nah, I'm gonna go.
Yes. Please, family friendly streaming, please. Oh, that looks so good.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I've still got to do like a little bit of like stuff on it and stuff. But yeah,
But that looks amazing.
yeah, he's gonna love it.
Yeah, that's fantastic.
So
Are you gonna keep his teeth like that, or are you gonna paint his teeth?
no, I'll probably because he's got like really bad teeth in there, so I'll probably do
Yeah.
that. And also
Okay.
too, I'm gonna have the horns like because on my one I got like little lines coming up, like
Yeah.
So I'll do a little bit of that around the horns as well.
Nice.
But other than
It
that,
looks so good though.
I know this one came out really nice.
Yeah. It's fantastic.
And I'm doing this for him too. I'll show you. Watch me. You don't need to see the ice cream box.
Hello, bunny. Oh, yes, the ball. The training body. That's so cool, dude.
Because I ordered one off Amazon,
Yeah.
like a base like that. Like it's not like that. It's a little square base, but it does the same shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
Same thing.
but it came with an American plug,
Right.
so I can't plug it in here.
No.
Um, and Mr. B was saying about he wanted to know if you can get it levitate. I said, yeah, I'll just send it to you in parts, like not
Yeah.
all together. You put it together and whatnot. You stick the magnet in the bottom. You see that?
Yeah, that's awesome.
So I ended up sticking it in there, and then I put it together because I thought it might work on my one,
Right.
and yeah, sure enough, it does. So
Well,
yeah,
it's good. It's good that it's universal, it's just as long as you have that magnet,
yeah, yeah. So because
so
I wasn't sure if it was gonna. Oh yeah. Son of a. But
Okay, Mr. B. Hopefully you can. Hopefully the app will work for you.
give me a
He's gonna
second.
try and jump on.
Oh, nice. Let me- That's the thing with this bloody thing. It's really touchy.
Yeah. It does kind of look finicky.
There we go. Oh, it just takes a little bit of practice. Even with that, it's got like, yeah, a bit funny. But yeah, so that's his one.
Awesome.
That one. And there's
I
another
saw
one.
somebody, I don't know who it was, and this was years ago, so I don't know if they, but it's Darth Vader on his throne, and they have him spinning like that.
Oh, yep. Nice.
I've seen, I was like, that's kind of different because you never see him spinning like that, but it kind of
Yeah.
like how it goes, it kind of looks like he's turning his back towards you, like he's done talking to you.
That's the other thing I'm working on. You know, the
Yep. From
Captain.
Ahsoka,
Yep,
Enoch.
that one.
Yeah,
Yep, Enoch.
that looks really good.
I can't remember if I showed. I can't remember if I showed you this one. Have you seen that one?
What, Enoch?
No, the
Oh
picture.
no, I don't remember that.
Yeah,
It's
I
like
want it on the.
graffiti.
Yeah, it's what?
It's like uh, graffiti art.
Yeah,
It looks
graffiti
like.
art. Yeah,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
Vader. Um,
that's awesome.
I won that on the Spice Runners last year,
Oh, did you? Nice.
and then I just got it framed. You know, Star Geeks, Sean.
No,
Oh,
I don't know, Starkey.
yeah, yeah. He actually did it, so it was pretty cool.
Oh, okay. Hi, Kitty.
But yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah, Mr. B and me, Mr. B and I should say. We've been chatting for bloody last 4 hours.
That's what he was saying. He's like, it's 5 a.m. I like caught up on that group chat. He's like, it's 5 a.m. and I'm bored. And that's me. I was like, yeah, I could stream. And I was like, I can't. I'm just, I need a little bit more time to wake up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Although he did send me, I'm behind on my Instagram messages. He found me a figure I've been wanting.
Yes, I know.
He found it for me.
Yes.
I'm so excited. Like, here,
Yeah, Anakin one.
any of these chats? No, I can show this. Okay. I made sure anybody was blocked off.
What are you doing? Come on.
It's coming home. He found it for me. He's amazing. But this will be the first Ahsoka figure from the show I have.
Yeah.
Everything else, like I have a retro Ahsoka, but that's from Mandalorian. So I think it's fitting that my first one from Ahsoka is Anakin.
Yeah.
And the sculpt is really good, so looking forward to it. So thank you, Mr. B. You're amazing. Appreciate you for
He
finding
is.
him.
He is. So yeah.
He's
So
a great guy.
I got the training remote for him, which floats.
Awesome. Yeah.
I've got the Darth Maul skull, and I've got another Captain Enoch helmet that I don't want. So he can put it together and paint it. And
How come you don't want it? Oh, or because you're doing two of them. Is that what you mean?
I'm doing one, but it didn't have little grooves in it.
Oh.
So yeah, so I said I'll give it to Mr. B. He can paint it up, and I'll show him where to paint it and stuff like that. If he wants to keep it or he can give away, it's up to him. So yeah.
Awesome.
Plus, I'm going to do something else for him as well. Little diorama thing for him.
Right. It's hard to know like
will
what
look
to
really
do for
cool.
him because he's got like so many amazing things, and then he customizes himself. You know what I mean? So it's hard to give him stuff. But that's awesome. It will be great for him. Just know. What up, Terry? How are you?
Mr. B, you might have to download StreamYard Guest.
I think he did before. But if you uninstalled it, you definitely got to keep it because it's being stupid again.
If you put the stream in the WhatsApp, will you be able to go through there?
Yeah, you want me to do it through that?
Yeah, try that.
All
Try
right,
that, Mr. B.
here, Mr. B, I'll do it for you. Give
Try
me a
that.
second. Hey, Vern, how are you? I'll also send it to you on Instagram as well, so you can try it from both ways.
That's the way I like it.
What? Both ways?
No, just try
Jeez.
it both ways. Not both ways as in both ways, but both ways as one.
Stop talking. Just stop
It's
talking.
it's
Stop
going worse and
talking.
worse, isn't it?
Stop. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. You're not helping yourself. All right. I put it in group chat.
I wasn't the way you implying.
I wasn't implying it in any way. Wait. I just went off of what you said. Okay, Mr. B. I sent it to you on Instagram, and then I sent it in our group chat on WhatsApp.
And if that doesn't work, go out and get an iPad tomorrow, Mr. B, and you'll be fine.
Or just get one today.
Or today. Well, today, yeah. Today is your turn today.
Our today is already here. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It might be on sale too since it's a holiday.
Yeah.
Might be able to get one cheap.
Isn't it, what day is it?
It's Monday.
No, what holiday?
Oh, was it Memorial Day, I think?
Memorial Day, that's the one. I
Yeah.
couldn't remember which one it was.
I'm pretty sure it's Memorial Day. I don't celebrate any holidays, so I get confused. Half the time they're like, it's this weekend. Oh, is it? I don't pay attention. Unless he's got off from school, I don't
Mm.
But I think that came out. Okay, I think that's all right. How are you doing, Vern? It's good to see you. Yeah, he said Memorial Day. I was right. Hope you're doing well. Let's see. Oh, there he is. I guess that worked
Hey!
for you.
Hello.
Okay,
Here
so
he is.
I will just start putting it in group chat. Did group chat or Instagram work for you?
Instagram.
Okay, I will put
Instagram.
it through
There
Instagram for
you
you then.
go.
Damn, huh? That was easy.
Hey,
Yeah.
as long as it works, I don't care. I'll send it any
man.
which way. So.
I cannot understand
Dear
why
Vern.
before I could get on so easily, and now since I got a new phone, it's like pulling teeth.
Can
Yeah.
I just put it out there? It was actually my idea to try other places, but you're welcome.
That's
It
it,
was. He gets
zombie.
credit for that. He gets
Pat
credit
yourself
for
on
it.
the back, my friend. There you go.
Jeez.
So long time no see, Mr. B.
Yes, sir. I know, right?
Nice, Terry.
Too bad we're not getting paid for this. We would have gotten a full day's worth.
I know, right?
So how you doing, Kat?
I'm all right. Trying to wake up still.
Yeah, huh?
I'm all
What
right.
time is it there, Kat?
7:55 a.m. So it's
That's all right then.
yeah.
It's not that
Well,
bad.
I was gonna wake up at 4 because here's the thing. Like I wake up early anyway, and then half
Yeah.
the time I'll do my coffee routine. I'll watch videos, and then I'll go back to sleep for a little bit.
You got Rafi, so he's got to get up for school and stuff like that
But-
anyway. But yeah.
Well, no, so that's why
It's
I get
summer
up
now.
early. But this morning so I figured out one of my new medications is making me really sick.
Yep.
And so I was getting ready to stream on Saturday night, and then I just couldn't stop throwing up. Like it was horrible. And then I've like linked it to, it's this medication. So
Yeah.
I have to call my doctor today and be like, I need to lessen it until my body gets used to it, that type of thing, because it's just no bueno. So that's why I ended up not streaming then. But anyway, doing better now. I'm okay. But
Good.
yeah,
Oh, that's good.
it's just a pain in the butt, when you change medications and you got to worry about side effects, and like it was fine at first and now it's like all chaotic.
Oh man, lucky I was thinking that, and I wasn't. I spoke it out loud.
What?
Oh, this cat's going absolutely bananas, and I was going to say this effing cat.
Thank you for censoring yourself, so I don't have to yell at you and put you in timeout for a few minutes. So good job.
It was lucky I wasn't talking.
Yeah. Good job. You're learning.
No,
The
no,
Aussies are learning.
it was all right because I wasn't talking. Because if I was talking, then it might have been a different story, like the other day. Remember when I was mumbling?
Oh yeah, I know. We all heard.
Oh, Kat, did you happen
Yes.
to get my text the other day, yesterday?
The Instagram one.
Yes, that I found your
Yeah.
Anakin.
So I had just met, I think you were trying to get on today. I said I saw that you got it, but I hadn't replied yet. But yes, thank you so
All right,
much
cool.
for finding
Yeah,
him. I
I couldn't
appreciate
believe
it.
I couldn't believe I came across him.
I think it's hilarious that my first Ahsoka figure is Anakin. I think it's
Yeah,
appropriate.
right. I
But he looks
know.
so good. He looks so
It
good.
does. It does. I was
Yeah.
And
telling Zombie
it
earlier.
looks like the packaging from when they first came out. It's very similar to me.
Okay, come on, Kat. I mean, honestly,
What?
it's Anakin. Even if he was wearing a plastic bag, he'd still look good to you.
I mean, listen, I've seen him in some not great. I mean, listen, if I can take him in Life as a House when he's like goth-like with black hair and a drug addict and piercings all over, and I'm like, hey, how you doing? I think we're good. I think we're good. So
Well,
Comes
one
back
yes,
to
good
the
news,
bad boy.
Kat.
Terry, I'm 7 hours behind UK.
The head sculpt on the
Hi,
figure is
Rowdy. How you
definitely
doing?
better than the drawing. I'll give it that.
Yes. Yeah. But no, he's a looker. But you know what though? It's funny because I remember when I found out he was going to be Anakin. We were at a family friend's house for a party, and my brother's best friend at the time, he's like, "Hey," he goes, "Did you hear that they picked, the new Anakin and all that kind of stuff?" I was like, "No, I didn't." Well, we all made a run to 7-Eleven for Slurpees and nachos because we were too tired of waiting for dinner.
Mm.
And there it was, Entertainment Weekly, and there's Hayden, and he's got black hair on, and he's got, Darth Vader's helmet. And I was like, what the heck? So I opened it and I started reading it, and then I found out who he was. I've been a fan of that man since like the early 2000s. There was this cheesy little show on from Canada that I used to watch, and I was like, who? Good gracious, who was that? That was Hayden. I had no idea that was the same guy. I was like, he looks so familiar. Yeah.
That's
So
funny.
I've been swooning since a teenager.
Mm. Mm.
Hey,
Hey,
Rowdy.
Rowdy.
Hey, Aisha.
Ishi? Who's Ishi?
Ishi.
Aisha.
That's
Aisha.
his little pet name for her. Ishi.
Ichi.
Oh, no. We're actually talking about Japanese stuff before we came on stream,
Yeah.
so that's probably where you
That's
got it
why. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, Zombie's gonna print me up my brother was gracious enough to get me those Hamachi
Oh,
Japanese Star Wars figures.
yep.
Mr. B.
Yeah. So
Mr. B. You got to say it like Hamachi.
Hamachi.
You got to say
So
it
yeah.
like Japanese.
So Zombie's gonna print me up the front of a Japanese building with the lions at the foot of the stairs.
A
Ooh.
temple.
Yeah.
Temple.
And fortunately, I got a bonsai tree farm not too far from me, so I'm going to probably go there and see if they got
Nice.
any flowering bonsais.
Yeah.
So, and then I'll have
You
that
put
on
them both
each side of the
sides.
building.
Who?
Yeah.
Oh man, who was it that went to Celebration? I've been seeing their TikToks all over. Oh my
Rhino
gosh,
Hobby went.
I'm gonna have to think. No, it's oh my gosh, he stayed at the hotel with dinosaurs. It's run by dinosaur robots, which is hilarious by the way. But he showed his haul, and it was all that one from I swear he got every single thing from that series that you were talking about. Like he got the haul he got was, so I was like, what? They had that much stuff? Like it was impressive. I'll have to find it. I'll
Yeah.
find it and then I will share his picture with it.
Yeah, there's like 8 figures, I believe, of those.
Mm. Yeah, I just putting it out there. Another one of my ideas.
What's that? Oh, the building? Yeah. Oh, no, it's going to look killer once it's all put together. That's for sure.
Oh, man, with the colours and the trees beside it. Oh.
Yeah.
Bloody cat.
Yeah, I'm not sure if they got flowering bonsai trees, to be honest with you. I'll be very interested to find out. Anybody in the chat knows, let me know if they do have flowering bonsais.
Bloody cat.
But yeah, Kat, I actually got a little box of
you know they do, right?
What?
They have flowering bonsai.
No, I did not know that. No.
Yeah, they do. There's tons of them.
Real? Okay, all right. That's cool. That's good to know then. That is on the list. Hey there, Pete. How you doing?
Hi, Pete. Good to see you. Thanks for coming. Where is he? Because I know I follow him on Instagram too, but I don't see his account. I can't even remember his name, which is horrible of me. Let's see, what is that? Smudge custom. Oh, yep. I'll do that.
Yeah. Oh, where did Mr. B go?
Oh, he probably kicked himself out.
I did.
He does that. It happens.
Yeah, Mr. B, I come up with some ideas every now and then, you see.
I'm scared to push buttons, zombie. I'll have to check them out after. Hold on, let me see if I can do this. Yeah, I won't. Yeah, I can't jump off to check out any pictures.
What was that?
Huh? What?
What?
I tried to check out. Did you say that you sent pictures?
No, I said I come up with some good ideas sometimes.
Oh, yes, you do. Definitely, yeah. No, I thought you sent a picture. I went to go check, and I can't without coming off of the stream here.
Yeah.
Because I'm not savvy.
You need to do what I do. I've got like my iPad set up with the stream, and then I've got my phone with the chat. So if I need to go into like something else, I'll just go in and use my phone. But yeah.
Yeah, my brother bought me a laptop for Christmas, but I got to get my internet turned on here. Just too busy, zombie. I don't have the time to even enjoy myself, really.
Scratches out. Yeah, you got no time to scratch yourself.
Yeah, that's it. I spread myself too thin. That's it. It's crazy. But yeah, I mean, even today, I got to go back to my mother's house and work on the basement some more. It's the never-ending job. That's what it's turning into.
Yeah. But yeah, Rowdy was just streaming just before, Kat.
Was she? I must have missed the notification. I'm sorry, hon.
Yeah, I actually subbed to her.
Good.
Yeah, I sent her your way. Rowdy, you're welcome. A lot of you're welcomes tonight. Bloody hell. But,
you're just the man this weekend, zombie. What can you say?
Oh, man. I even Rex.
Thank you, hon. What?
You guys know Rex, surely, right?
I know a few Rexes, so which Rex?
No, Rex, Millennium Workshop.
Okay,
yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. I actually helped him came up with his logo.
Did you
really?
Yeah.
Nice. He's been killing it lately.
Oh, he does amazing. You know he's colorblind,
so
right?
His what?
He's colorblind.
Yes, I know. That's what makes it even more impressive. Because he said something. I was like, wait a minute. I was like, whoa, you're colorblind? He's like, yeah. And I was like, how the heck do you get it spot on there?
Yeah.
I was like, I don't understand that. That's just crazy.
Yeah, because usually if he had something, he normally asks me some questions as well sometimes about stuff.
Well, you have to talk to each other about it,
Yeah, but he was asking me about his logo,
Mm-hmm.
And he was saying, I said, that looks really good, but to people who don't know you, they won't know who the hell you are.
Yeah.
So I said, put your Millennium Workshop in the middle, you know?
Right.
Right. Because without that, you're just a guy holding two helmets, basically. You know? Well, we know who he is, but I'm saying if you've never
if
seen
people
him
don't,
before, you know.
right.
Well, he could be holding two other things.
well, if they're that big, good luck to him. but yeah, so yeah, and then he put it in, and it was a bit too small. I said, make it bigger, and yeah, and that's how he came up with his logo. But,
Hey there, Nick.
Hey, Nick.
That's awesome.
But,
you jumping on, Nick?
He just showed his kiddo Independence Day for the first time. Nice.
Oh, the movie, yeah.
But you want to hear a fun fact about that movie?
What's that?
Well, you know where Will Smith was dragging the alien through the desert, and he goes, "What's that smell?"
Mm-hmm.
It was actually because I seen that it was actually because of the salt there, because apparently it smells really bad there.
Oh.
And he came up with that, and yeah. But yeah,
that's
fun
funny.
fact.
It's funny how a lot of throughout a lot of movies, a lot of improv is done, and they keep most of it. You know.
Yeah.
But,
well, if it's fun, if it's funny or relevant, yeah.
Yeah. Well, it's like in what was it, Ragnarok, Thor Ragnarok. One of the best lines is he goes, "I know him from work," and that was a kid from what is it, Make-A-Wish or whatever. Yeah. He goes, "Hey, you should say this," and they're like, "Oh my gosh, that's brilliant," you know?
Yeah.
So you've never seen it, girl? You're missing out. It's a classic.
What was that?
Rowdy's never seen Independence Day.
Oh man, there was a thing I seen. I can't remember what it was. Oh crap. It was a celebrity, and he used it in a movie.
Was it the one where the electrician told him a joke?
Yes, the lighting guy. The lighting guy.
Yeah. I was trying to think of that one too, but I can't.
Oh, Bryan Cranston, where he's the dentist.
Oh yes.
And he took a hit from. He goes, "You should take a hit of the laughing gas and then put it on him."
Yes, that's it.
Yes. That's
that was great.
I remember that interview. Yeah.
See why we all get along here? Because we all think the same.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just remember that. Yeah, then.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Because he afterwards he was talking to the lighting guy, and then he said, "I've got a great idea," and of course he gone, "All right, then I'll hear it," kind of like patronizing, you're just a lighting guy. And then he said that it'll be fun if you have some of the laughing gas before you give it to him. And he goes, "That is actually funny," But yeah. But it's funny how great ideas come from the weirdest places, though.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. No, it adds just a little bit of stuff. So it's nice when you can let them kind of, because a lot of people are naturally funny, So
yeah, definitely, yeah.
Just letting them kind of do a free for all of I want this, but then other times, you do what you want. That's awesome.
Yeah. Robin Williams was famous for that too.
Yes.
Oh man.
That last line he says in Good Will Hunting, that was
ad-libbed,
and they kept that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If you ever get a chance, search up Robin Williams explaining golf.
Explaining golf?
Golf.
I got my own explanation for that.
Oh man, it's absolutely. He was on a show. What was it? Some interview somewhere, I can't remember. And they were talking about golf, and he was explaining how they come up with it. It was absolutely hysterical.
I always think of golf and think of grass growing, which I
Hey,
would
gone.
rather be doing. Like,
They gone.
you guys remember that
Hey,
TV
they
show in
gone?
the 90s, Dinosaurs?
What was that, Cat?
Do you guys remember the 90s TV show Dinosaurs?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so the grandma was watching her program, right? And they were these commentators were acting like they're like, oh, we're going in, and they're literally just watching grass grow. But it was set up just like golf, so that's what I equate to golf is. I rather watch grass grow. Now, listen,
Nah.
playing it is different, right? I think playing it would be really fun because I like putt golf, like I like miniature golf, you know. But watching it bores me to tears unless there's some live animal that attacks the ball and takes it into the water or something like that. But I can't. I equate it to I rather watch the grass grow like Grandma Dinosaur. So, hi Chris, how are you?
Hey, Chris. What's going on, Chris?
Hey, Ghosty. Yeah, I tried playing golf a couple of times. I just could not get into it.
Yeah.
Of course, the 2 days that I tried it, it was the hottest days too of the year.
See, that's where you need a cart and you're drinking beers on every hole.
Oh, we were drinking beers, but yeah, the heat was just too much for me. I couldn't take it. I just followed them and kept the beers empty.
Yeah. See, I live in Australia, so the heat doesn't worry me.
Yeah. No, because we don't have it all year round. When it gets hot and humid here, it gets hot and humid.
Yeah.
When I think of golf, I think of Tim Conway and his character Dolph.
Golf. Yeah, I've seen that one. Yeah.
Tim Conway's great.
Mm.
I love watching those old Carol Burnett shows.
What's up, Nick?
Hey, Nick.
Hello.
Starting to get a full house.
Say what?
You're kind of faint. It's hard to hear you.
Oh,
It sounds like you have the phone far away.
Is this any better?
Yeah.
Yeah, we can't hear. We can see your lips moving, but nothing's coming out.
Yeah, my phone does not like
There you go.
StreamYard at all.
Yeah. Nick, I've got a question for you.
Far away.
It's good to see you finally come out the closet.
Oh yeah. Yeah. That's less of a question and more of a statement, but yeah, I'll take it. Ghosty, we need to have a WhatsApp phone call conversation imminently to get you sorted, but I'll message you later, dude.
Okay.
And that's
I'm excited for your movie choice.
Back in the closet. So there you go.
That's okay. I live in America. We have big closets. There's room for everyone.
Mate, in America, you've got closets that are bigger than my front room. It's ridiculous. Like literally, if you walked in my house now, right, and you saw the size of my house, you'd be like, "What the hell is this? My basement's bigger." The whole house.
I think it's a little weird that you guys have doors to your kitchen and your living room. I think that's a little weird.
Right, so
I'm not used to that.
If we look now, without giving away too much, because I don't put Jack's online, there's pictures of him in the front room. In my front room, there is a door to my closet, there is a door to the pantry, a door to the stairs, a door to the understairs, and a door to my kitchen, and my bathroom downstairs. There's a door to the space between where the fridge freezer is, then a door into the bathroom. That's mental. The house is.
You have 5 doors in one room?
You guys, I'll be right back. Everybody,
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, five doors.
Wow. Damn. That's a lot.
But this house was built in 1815, so there's no. So my door there to walk in my front room used to be the door to the house, but the kitchen and bathroom's an extension. Because originally, because behind my house are 3 big one big outbuilding split into 3. Because the one behind me used to be the gamekeepers, the one in between was the laundrette, and the one on the end, which has got the chimney, was the blacksmiths for the big manor house. And there was one toilet behind all that, which used to service all 3 properties.
Oh my God.
Because I've still got the open fireplace, because it's all listed in that. So the fireplace would be where they cooked, and if you go upstairs, it's split into like 2 bedrooms, but it just used to be one space.
Mm-hmm.
It's a proper. My house is proper old and like old fashioned.
Well, you know, I mean, back then too, they didn't need a lot of space. You know, I mean, that's the same with my grandparents' house. You go upstairs into their house, and it was split into 3 rooms. 2 of them were bedrooms, and one of them just seemed like a giant changing room of sort.
Yeah. It's just weird how they do it. So here's another weird thing about living in the countryside. So my back door is there, right? No one. So that little room I sit in for the podcast, you see a grey curtain to the side of me. That's to my front door, right? No one. There's not even a letterbox in my front door. No one ever uses it. Everyone in the countryside only ever comes to the back door. It's this really weird thing.
Well, that's where tradesmen and help are supposed to go.
Yeah, and they always say friends come in the back door.
No.
If I stepped out now, to the side of me is a field, and then like there's sheep in it, and then just across the road there's cat. I live proper rural, and that's why that's why my internet is so shocking. That's why I have to run my camera on like 360 on when I stream, because that's as good as it gets. It's terrible out here. So, but then I don't live in a really crowded place. There's like no crime rates and there's no one around. So, you know, compromises, I guess.
Well, if Agatha Christie has taught me anything, it's that there's at least 2 murderers
It's like they said in Hot Fuzz, I live in the countryside. Everyone and their grand's packing. Do you know what I mean?
Do you want to see something really weird? We're talking about doors then?
Sure.
Can I put this on?
Zombies got to make a ton of noise first.
Well,
I got one door there, one door there, one door there, and one door there.
Jesus.
So yeah.
Which one do you hide your victims behind?
Well,
The one on the floor.
Nick, would you like to find out?
I think if I carry on, I might find out. That's the scary part.
Here's a question for you guys. Why don't you just remove those doors?
Well, one goes to the back door, one's a toilet, one's a laundry, and one comes in to the kitchen.
All
so
right.
a couple of them, I kind of like need them.
Yeah, and like here, all these doors in my house, like it would look weird. And plus, England is the coldest place. You shut every room in. You keep door. This time of year, it's not too bad, but yeah, I'm not even allowed double glazing in my property because it's all listed. So you just keep everything shut. We've just taken down the inner glazing I built the other week, and
I'm back.
Yeah, it's kind of nice to actually get some proper airflow through the house, but in the winter, our house is literally a fridge, mate. That's why you always see behind me. There's always like fleece blankets and stuff. Like in the winter, even with the fire and stuff going, I'm just constantly wrapped up in blankets.
Yeah.
Well, it's 11 degrees Celsius here at the moment, and the mountain's got a ton of snow, and we got a little bit of sleet last night.
Really?
Is it still raining up there? It's still downpouring here.
It's sprinkling, but you can see just off to the side how it's going to pour here shortly. They said around noon.
Hey Rex.
It's been sort of like on and off here today, like little spells of rain, but it's not really come to much.
Yeah.
It's still sort of warm.
Very England here. Let's see. Today's high is supposed to be 65 with rain. Tonight is 44 with more rain. Tomorrow is 74 with more rain. Wednesday is 70 with more rain. Wednesday is 50 degrees with more rain.
Oh, wow. That's
and
very
then Thursday is more rain and 71.
Jeez.
So basically, we're England all of a sudden.
Yeah, that's England, mate. Yeah.
I love this. Is the perfect weather for me.
Yes.
Yeah, we're just getting over a cold week. It was in the 40s and 50s all week. It's supposed to warm up to the 70s finally.
I remember
We
being in
just
LA,
planted a bunch, so we need it.
and somebody was complaining one evening that it was quite cold out. I was like, "This isn't cold." Walking around in my shorts, I was like, "This is warm."
But then on the flip side, you guys have a day that's like 25 degrees Celsius, and you're like, "Oh my God, it's so hot!"
Oh, no, I'm not that English, but everyone in this country moans when it's really hot. I love it. I just accept it. It's like it's so.
No.
It's not hot. That's the thing.
Kat, John wants to know if this is live.
No.
Mm.
Who knows?
John can tell you about hot when they were down at Disney last week or so, and it was
Nope,
almost
not at all,
100
John.
degrees
Not
in
at all.
Florida.
Morning, John.
I think we
How are
I think
you?
we hit about 32 last summer.
Yeah. Mount Washington here just got about 6 inches of snow over the weekend.
Yeah.
30,
You definitely use the water.
That's a heat
Yeah.
wave for you guys, Nick.
Oh, 32. But the other thing as well, where people go, "Oh, the English people complain when it gets hot." The other thing as well is we
You
don't
have
tend
no aircon.
yeah, we don't have aircon at all because we just don't need it. And the other thing is it's normally really humid. Really humid.
Yeah,
It-
that's what kills it. Is the
yeah, it
humidity.
catches you off guard a bit
Yeah.
sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yesterday, I finally opened my other box of Cheers cards,
Oh,
Ah,
nice.
cheers. There you go.
and I got a George Wendt autograph.
Hold on, let me make a
Nice.
big screen. Give me a second.
Nice.
Not moving. Get off of that.
There's
Hey, Nick,
Nick's
Go away,
cheers.
Nick.
Nick.
Jeez. There we go. Okay.
Nice.
Awesome.
Aw.
Of course, he just passed this last week.
Actually, that was one of Stu's questions the other day. What was Norm's last name on the show?
I don't know. Cliff Clavin is Cliff.
Peterson.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Norm Peterson. Peterson's Paintings.
Yep.
That's right. Now I remember.
Yeah, I almost forgot too when it was first brought up.
I wouldn't have been able to answer that. I used to. Cheers is the sort of show because I think we used to have it on like Paramount channel. I caught a few episodes, but it was never something I watched like religiously. You know, it was always funny when I watched it, but I was never like glued to it.
No.
It's like Friends. Friends has been about my whole life, but I don't think I've ever watched one complete season of Friends.
Yeah.
The early
no,
seasons
me
were the
either.
best. The later seasons were horrible. I hated
My
them.
wife was big into that.
Yeah, my wife liked Friends. I think she used to watch them all.
They
Yeah.
weren't as funny after a while.
I just used to dip in.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
Well, you run out of something that they can do.
Yeah.
That's the problem. It's a very
And then you come up with
confining
really dumb storylines, and I'm like, that's stupid.
Plus, I mean, you have, it's really a 3-set show.
Yeah.
So once you confine yourself to those 3 sets, only so much can happen.
Mm.
Yep.
Oh, I didn't know I had that.
And there's only it's like my wife absolutely loved the show Bones, and it's all right. But I got annoyed with it because all this. I know they eventually got together. Spoiler alert! But it took too long for them to get together. That was too many seasons. Like, just get bloody together already, because
Well, that's the kind of show it is. I mean, it's same with Moonlighting and Remington Steele, and all those.
when we've just
Worse is the remake of Magnum PI.
I didn't realize they'd remade that.
Yeah, it was on for 5 seasons, and as soon as I saw that they cast a girl to be Higgins, I was like, oh well, now we're just gonna have sexual tension the whole damn time, and all that shit. And I watched 2 whole episodes and was like, yep, that's where this is going, and never watched another one.
Yeah, it aired here in Australia as well, but it didn't last very long. Only a few episodes though. That it wouldn't have rated too well.
Yeah, some shows remakes can kill shows, but like old shows, me and Carla, we've just been watching back through 24 because it's all on Star on the Disney app thing. And we've got them all on DVD, but it's just easier to click the app, isn't it? And I said to Carla last night, we've just started season 5. I said now we're into the decline because season 6, 7, and the others were they dipped. So we've got one good season left, realistically.
Yeah, because they did the same with Quantum Leap as well. They remade that.
I have to say, I loved Quantum Leap because it was Thursday nights. It was ER, Quantum Leap. Those were the 2 shows we watched on Thursdays. And absolutely, I did not watch the remake because I couldn't.
See, Carla loved the remake of MacGyver, and I thought it was awful. I
haven't seen that one either. I don't see how they could redo it. Wow.
There was one remake series that I thought had potential, but they cancelled it after that. I think it was one or two seasons. V. The remake of V was all right. It's as good as the original, but then they cancelled it anyway. So it's like, oh, there we go.
Yeah, they did the same with Battlestar as well.
So I kind of wish when they're going to cancel it, they just commit and go, right, we'll just do a final episode to wrap it up like a feature-length episode.
Yeah.
But there's loads of shows, isn't there? I think they remade The Prisoner as well, didn't they?
Yeah, called it Wentworth.
Oh, was that what it was?
Yeah, Wentworth.
Just looking at my DVD shelf of TV box sets we've got. We've got loads. Oh,
over the past couple of weeks, I've probably bought, I don't know, 100 new movies.
I've just got back into buying DVDs again, Ghosty, because I'm going into charity shops and they're like 50p a DVD.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
And it's like today. Spoiler alert: me and Stu are at some point meant to be doing A Few Good Men on Real Impact. I'm like, well, it's £3.50 to rent it on the Sky app, or it's 49p from a charity shop.
Even if it's that's kind of what I do too. We have a store chain here called ARC, and it's to help people with learning disabilities. So every Saturday, almost the whole store is an extra 50% off.
Oh, nice.
So I get DVDs anywhere from 50 cents to $1.25. So, and that can even be whole box sets.
If you take your I take my mom there on Saturdays, so then things are even cheaper because she's old, so I get a discount.
Nice. Today,
is that why you take your mom, Kat?
Yes. Yeah. Well, hey, I need your senior discount, ladies, for this to go down from $1.25 to $25, please.
There you go.
Yeah. That's how we bond. We bond over sales. Can you use your discount? No, then you're not coming. No.
Me at the zoo now. Yes, Mom.
Who needs an AARP card when you got your mom?
Exactly. See? Benefiting.
Today, they're having, I don't know what color's on sale. I would assume orange today.
Probably.
And then they sent, if you have done their little thing, they've texted a $10 off coupon on any $30 purchase. So,
Pete said it was.
That's a lot of stuff.
Yeah. Nick, Pete said it was Cell Block H, not Wentworth.
Oh, I got a bit confused when I said The Prisoner. There was like a show called The Prisoner, wasn't there? Where like he was being chased by a balloon.
Yeah,
a balloon.
Yeah, quite literally chased by a giant balloon. Yeah,
that doesn't sound entertaining.
Well, that's pretty good for trying to leave the island. You know, all things considered, I'd rather live in the village. It seemed nice.
Yeah.
Food. I mean,
look, man.
They could call me 14 or whatever. I don't care.
Look at Star Wars. Was it really that bad under the Empire?
Yeah.
Was it really?
I was under Vader's rule anyway.
Just on box sets though, I spent £3.50 on eBay yesterday from Music Magpie for the box set of Lethal Weapon. So I thought, because I lost all my recordings of it because my Skybox died. Went in the charity shop today because Jojo, my friend, she watched Lethal Weapon for the first time last night and loved it. Then found the box set again today for $1.99, and they're sealed.
Wow.
So I've picked that up for her.
Oh, cool.
I don't think you mean that, honestly, John. I gotta look this up.
Hopefully, no.
I just see Millennium's comment further back. My brain is hurting with all these doors. Welcome to my world.
Did you see my doors?
It's almost impossible that you've just got 4 doors. It's like, how did that? It's like you must just have a square in the middle of a big room somewhere.
It is.
My house has a front door and a back door, a bathroom door. So I have 7 doors altogether in the house because each bedroom has one.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11.
Yeah, I've got 11. I've got 11 as well. I think. Yeah. 11 in a 2-bed cottage, mate.
Yeah, and that's not including the back security door. So.
Yeah, we're not.
Oh my gosh.
Lots of doors, and then it's just too many doors.
I don't think you've seen the cat. Yeah, I'll show you at the doors.
And
ready?
My wife wonders why I don't want to redecorate all the time. It's like, do you know how much woodwork I've got to cost?
Yeah, Kat, look at this.
Hold on. I'm coming back. What?
I got that door.
Uh-huh.
I got that door.
Mm-hmm.
I got that door. And I got that door.
This confuses my brain.
It's a labyrinth.
Do you live in a TARDIS?
No, I wish. But there.
No. I mean,
No.
Okay. So
Okay.
I got off of doors for a second. John said that Rum has a new movie trailer out. He said I would probably like it. I was like, oh, I don't know about that. I just watched it, most of it. I had to pause it so I could look at Zombies Doors, but I just put the link in. Please go watch it. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. I don't know. I love how you guys did that, John. It's amazing. I'm looking forward to Rum's new movie coming out.
Yeah,
I didn't see the release date though.
Yeah. I'm gonna go watch it. I'll be back in a second.
Okay. It's fantastic.
I'm gonna go watch it. I'll be back in a second.
Okay.
Yeah, I went to go to try to watch it, but I fell off.
That's okay.
Again.
You can watch it later. It's pretty good though.
Yeah. Yeah.
Legendary needs to watch their backs. Rum's coming for quality here. I mean, it is Toho Productions.
His power is unequaled. His battles are legendary.
Why is my cat squawking for no
Hey,
reason?
Scratchy.
Hi, Scratchy. How are you, my friend? Good to see you.
For the 23rd big screen appearance of the world's biggest star.
Is that the trailer somebody's watching?
I think Chris is watching it. It's basically Godzilla 2000, but with Rum instead. And it's not. It's like you see Godzilla, you see Millennium behind him, and then it's just Rum in front of him. Quality.
But I'm going to drop off the stream, guys, because my boy will be back in a minute, and then there will be no chance for me to have any Like, let me on camera. No.
Thanks for stopping by.
All right,
Yeah.
Nick, take
See you,
care.
Nick.
Bye.
Yeah,
Tell Carla I said hi.
Back in the closet.
This is the thing, guys. This is what people don't realise. Kat's only friends with me because she's big. She's not really friends with me. She's
I like
friends
Carla
with
better.
Carla.
Yeah, Carla's my girl. I love her. I only tolerate Nick because of her.
Exactly.
So,
If I phone Kat up, right, and Carla sat next to me, I just as well not be in the room.
no, we'd rather talk to each other than him. So,
I'll see you all later.
See you, Nick.
Guys.
bye.
Take care, Nick. Enjoy the day.
Bye.
So I got my new NECA mystery box. Would you like to see what's in it?
Oh, yeah,
Let me
definitely.
put you on big screen.
All right, let me go down and get it.
Yeah, I went and priced one of those. I'm thinking about jumping in that wagon.
What's that?
The NECA surprise boxes.
Oh, did I get
Dude,
surprise boxes?
his first one he got, totally worth it. There was one
Yeah.
figure in there alone.
Oh, just the Ed 209 was worth it.
Yeah, that one. Yeah, it's
no.
insane.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like $125 for the box, but you get like $400 worth of stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
And here's the thing, it's not just like one single thing. It's like he got a ton of ETs. He got a ton of Back to the Future. So it was like a whole like little set.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's cool.
Yeah.
So no, I need that. I'm doing which one is that? Is that in?
I was waiting for Pilly to pop up in that movie.
Pilly
That's
as
a
Mothra.
surprise.
This is your second one, right, Chris?
It's actually my third one. I got one quite a while ago that was sci-fi that was pop culture, and it was okay.
Yeah. And what's this one?
This one is also sci-fi.
Sci-fi,
But
cool.
it's not nearly as big, so I don't think it's going to have an Ed 209 in it or something like that.
Right.
Man, how cool would that have been? Like, got another one.
That'd be good. But actually completely useless to me because since I don't open things.
Well, if you don't
you can
open
always
it,
turn
then
around
you
and sell it for what you paid for it.
Yeah.
Because I've been in search of an Ed 209 out in the wild, and I found one, and they wanted like $30 more than what it actually went for, you know? So.
Okay, first up is
See
Ming
ya,
the
Issa.
Merciless.
With it?
Oh, nice.
Ming the Merciless from Defenders
Oh,
of the Earth.
nice. Cool.
Oh, nice.
Cool.
That'll go well with the other Ming I got last time. Here is Wallace, Jared Leto from Blade Runner 2049.
I haven't seen that yet.
Yeah, me either.
It doesn't look that great to me.
Hudson.
Ah, there you go.
Gargoyle.
There you
No
go.
way! Oh my
Nice.
gosh. I used to have a Goliath. His wings would unsnap and go like in the cartoon.
Yeah,
I love them. I
yeah.
haven't seen that in years.
Oh, cool. They got you another one. Nice.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, nice.
Oh, she's amazing. She looks
Yeah.
awesome.
I don't know what I got all those figures, and I don't know why they did not put in folded wings with them.
Well, they put wings in with others. Like in order to
Yeah. If you buy the dog,
wings,
you
you
get
buy a separate one. But
yeah,
she's got her wings, so that's good.
Especially because Goliath goes in the front like a little
like a cape.
thing. Yeah.
Well, if you buy the dog, you get that cape, those
Yeah.
wings. Yeah.
Here is Mohawk the Mogwai.
Oh, nice.
Aw.
There you
Nice.
go.
Gremlins too.
Gremlins are cool.
And Lenny.
Nice.
Adorable.
Oh, Gremlins too. I never saw Gremlins too.
It's pretty good.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I got more ET.
Oh, cool.
So I got the Ultimate ET and then ET Dress Up.
Pete, are you talking about the Super X?
Super X. Where? What are we talking about?
He's asking a question about the trailer. And I'm trying to figure out if he's talking about the Super X ship in Millennium.
Oh, yeah, probably. And then I got two of Cat's favorite people.
King Kong.
There you go. I got that.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Oh,
That's cool figure.
Yeah, it's cool.
Normal one from the old movie.
so gross.
Now that one come with the planes?
No.
Okay.
It does come with a second head that fell out of his thing.
Rex wants to know, are you selling ETs?
I am not selling ETs, but if you send me in Instagram your address, I'll send them to you.
Aww.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
The real King Kong.
Got another one? There you go.
There you go. There you go.
I just don't understand why they would write a beloved character and then just kill him off. That just irritates me. I just don't understand that. Yeah, let's make a big blockbuster movie and then just kill him off. Sure. Okay.
Oh, does he die in it? I haven't seen it.
They really do sequels.
Spoiler.
Spoiler.
Spoiler to a.
It was the beauty that killed the beast.
So that was that box.
Rex, he means it. He truly means it. Just that he'll send it to you, bro.
Yeah, just send me your address, and I'm actually going to go to the post office on Wednesday. I'm trying to get everybody's stuff from Stu's thing done, and then I've got a couple of boxes to go to Kat and a box to go to John, and I don't know. I now have like 3 boxes to go to Rum.
Sorry.
Oh, jeez. Don't worry about it.
They're usually at least $100 a piece to send.
Wow.
So we'll see. Because I am starting to run very low on funds.
So with all that, yeah, I hope you got a van or something to go to the post office.
John says, so that's like an original movie, King Kong. Wonder if it would fit with Godzilla. I have size-wise. It might.
Go to the UPS store.
Which Godzilla do you have, John? Because he was saying he wants to do them.
He's just normal Neko size. So what? 8-inch, 7-inch.
So
Rex says, deal. I'll send you one of my new T-shirts I just designed and press in my workshop.
Sweet. Deal.
So they're neckers, right? So do you just go to the website and get how do you get those? I've never seen them before.
Oh.
What, the box sets?
Yeah.
Yeah, you just go to NECA's website and it'll give you a choice of, let me see.
Just NECA.com, yeah?
Yeah.
What are you looking for, Zombie?
The surprise box.
Oh.
I want to see if we get them here in Australia.
Looks like they're worth it.
Here's
here's
what it looks like.
It's trying to pull up Zombie.
So they've just done some really cool anniversary stuff for Jaws.
Oh, they made the Quentin 6-inch now, huh? 7-inch. Nice. I just grabbed Hooper.
Oh, nice.
And then let's see what we got here.
I don't know if they're going to do Brody, though.
Well, they already did Brody in a different version, so.
Yeah, but now there's some big controversial thing where they did it in the 8-inch, but they wouldn't make Brody.
Yeah.
And now they're starting to re-release them in 7-inch, and I've only seen Quentin Hooper.
I just seen that that Chucky. Just remind me of a funny video I seen before, like just yesterday. It was.
I wonder where they are. Store.
I remember seeing it advertised on one of those pages.
Ah, there we are.
There it is, blind box. Yep.
So here is a blind box for Alien.
Oh,
Let's see. So extremely limited supply. $400 value for $149.
that is
Damn.
so cool.
Alien. I might have to jump on that one.
I bet they got some good ones for that.
Yeah. I'm wondering if they got the face hugger in it. See right there in the middle.
They'd have to. They'd have to. I mean, I guess they don't, but.
All right. But that's what I would want out of it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, they even got Batman stuff. Cool.
Yeah, Batman 89.
Yeah.
Batman Returns. Beetlejuice.
I actually got a Beetlejuice shirt on now.
These are really cool. I really like these.
Oh, the Ben Coopers. Yeah, I collect those.
Yeah, those are cool.
Yeah. Yeah, Dino helps me get those. For some reason, his Targets and Walmarts get those, but mine doesn't.
Yeah.
Oh, I hate that. Dino gets so much stuff that mine doesn't either. It's crazy.
Yeah, yeah. Some of the stuff
It's kind of annoying because he's like, yeah, I got this. And I was like, where? I don't know. My Target doesn't.
Yeah.
Oh, that's new. I hadn't seen this.
Oh, that's cool. That is so cool.
I love it.
That's a
I
riot.
forgot he dressed up like that. He got an Elvis Stitch. That's hilarious. Oh, Shanty would like
Those
that
are
necklace
cool.
the night before.
Yeah, Night Before Christmas. Those are cool.
Yeah, the necklace.
D&D figures are very cool.
Yeah, I got the Troll, and that was it.
Flash Gordon movie.
Flash. Oh.
The ankles on Elvira are so weak.
See, look, it's Goliath, right? Yeah, that's amazing. Here. See that it does close on him. See.
Yeah, but you got to get the dog. Unless they changed it, you had to get the dog to get those wings.
To get it to close. That's stupid. It should just come with it.
Yeah,
because that's how he mostly was. You know, walking around, being chill, and
yeah. See, that's different. That's a different.
Them off.
That's a different packaging than the one I got.
Yeah.
Okay.
See, they all should have came with closing wings.
Absolutely.
Because it really only gives you one way to pose them, you know?
Yeah, yeah. But that's not how they were most of the episodes. Most time they walk around with their wings closed.
Yeah.
And then you piss off Goliath and he's like, rawr!
I mean, they're great detailed figures, but that's the only downfall to them, in my opinion.
Yeah. I like this Pamela Voorhees figure.
Yeah. Yeah. Dino got that, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, that's perfect for Dino.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, I like that them together. Oh.
Yeah, they're probably trying to do some repackaging to get them sold.
Yeah.
Didn't seem like a lot of people were buying them.
The Green Lantern.
Well, it would have helped if they'd had, like, I don't know, Disney didn't do a very good job when they put them on Disney Plus to tell people that they existed.
Yeah, true.
I got this Christopher Lee Dracula. I had to get that.
I've been on the fence with that one. I just picked up Vincent Price though, and that is really cool.
Yeah, I want to get
Vincent
this
Price still creeps me out.
Oh, I never seen that one. Can you zoom in on that, Chris?
Yes.
I think so.
Missing.
Oh yeah, that's nice. I like that.
That's a good rendering.
Today,
yes.
long remembered. It has finally seen the end of Dracula.
Is that a pre-order or is that out?
No. Oh, no. It's in stock.
No shit. Ooh. Yeah, I'm jumping on NECA after this and ordering that.
The Iron Maiden. That was pretty funny. Okay, there's the John stuff again.
Is it NECA.com?
Yeah.
It's NECAonline.com.
Yeah. See, look, no Brody figures.
Well, the Brodies are all the old style.
Hi, Jumpy. Good to see you.
Now, when they did do Brody, Chris, do you know what scale it was in?
I don't have any idea. He's not. I've already packed him away.
There we
go. You got one.
It's
No
the
kidding.
same size as this, so he would have been 8 inches.
Oh, okay.
So.
Yeah, I got to get a Brody head sculpt and make a custom.
Oh, here we go.
This one says 8 inches online for it.
Okay, so you can get a pop culture box. Down.
Turtles.
Sci-fi and fantasy, horror, and turtles. And it gets free shipping as well.
I wonder if the pop version is literally all pops.
No, it's pop culture. NECA doesn't make pops.
Oh, they don't? I thought they did.
No, that's Funko.
Oh, right.
I'll think about those. But yeah, so it's, they're cool.
Yeah, it's definitely a great deal. Jumpy, how you doing?
Hey, Jumpy.
Why this doesn't go back to right where I was. Okay, there's blind boxes. Some Elm Street.
So where did you say those mystery boxes were?
They're under, if you word search NECA blind box in the website, it should send you there. I like these Nosferatu.
Yeah.
I got it.
It's very cool. And I like the black and white.
I haven't seen a colored version yet.
Well, it wasn't in color.
No, I know, but a lot of their figures, they'll do either black and white or colored.
Yeah. They could do a really horrible colorized version of him from when they didn't know how to colorize stuff properly.
Yeah. No, I ended up getting the black and white version. I mean, it still looks good.
Cool.
Hey, Palp. How are you?
Hey, Palps.
Hey, Palps.
Ooh.
Ooh, what's that?
This is sold out, but isn't a
oh, look at that.
Wow, look at that.
I've never seen that before.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a throne.
It's like a Game of. It looks like Game of Thrones throne.
Yeah. You got the alien queen head behind it too.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
I bet you David Carell could print that if he wanted it.
Yeah.
Or me.
Oh, it's the Munsters. I love them.
RoboCop.
Mm-hmm.
I have Bert and Ernie. And the Count already.
Yeah,
the Count.
I got those. I'm waiting for Cookie Monster.
One, two.
Cookie Monster and Big Bird.
Love Cookie Monster.
April O'Neil and Casey.
Mm-hmm.
More Casey and Raph.
Who's that guy on the end with his shirt ripped off?
Movie. That's funny.
Who's the guy at the end with his shirt ripped off? I can't tell who
This
that
is
is.
The Shadow Warrior.
Shadow Warrior. Oh, okay.
Who taught Splinter everything.
I was going to say, I see you noticed that, Cat.
I did. I have my vision's not too
He's
bad.
in black and shirtless, so he thought, oh, Hayden. No, it's not Hayden.
Listen, I wouldn't have asked. I would have known. Oh, look at my boy Hayden, but I knew it wasn't.
No, because you know what Cat can do. She can take the head off Hayden and put it on there.
This is one of my favorite sets that I'm never going to buy, but I think it's hilarious.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Bebop
It
and
was like you're on a school field trip.
On vacation, it's so
Going
funny.
on a picnic.
I would
Yeah,
love
hilarious.
to buy this and then take it to Disney World and do some pictures.
Yeah, that
hilarious.
would be great. Yeah.
Whoa, a Bowie bulge.
There's a Krang.
I thought Triceratops only had 3 horns. Hello.
Oh my gosh. She's eating.
Someone's packing.
They really do a lot of really cool stuff with turtles.
Yeah.
Yeah, I picked up the Halloween turtles, and those things are very detailed.
Yeah.
NECA does a great job
Mhm.
with making figures, that's for sure.
Yeah. Ooh,
The Joker's creepy.
Yeah.
When that whole Star Wars license thing was up in the air, I was wondering how NECA would do if they jumped on board doing Star Wars.
Yeah, it makes you think, doesn't it?
Wait, what's that broken heart necklace of?
Jacob
Oh my gosh.
Edward.
It's horrible.
But, I mean, he's not even, he's more jacked than that. Come on. Universal Monsters.
The mummy. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, that's amazing. I love that.
This set?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got that.
Target used to have these that they don't.
Oh.
I should have gotten that and
That's amazing. The sarcophagus.
Yeah.
Wow. I don't think I've seen that one. I've seen him just by himself, but not with the sarcophagus. That's awesome.
There you go.
Oh.
Well, that's cool.
See, that's adorable.
I got this too.
Oh yeah. See, that's the one I've seen.
Yeah, I picked that up. I wasn't that impressed with them.
See, I would get it just for the sarcophagus since.
Does that one come with the sarcophagus?
This one does.
Huh.
That's the only reason why I'd get it.
No kidding. I got to start getting my stuff off of the website because I keep finding all my things separate, and I'm sure I'm paying more.
Yeah, and a table, and that's a good picture.
And his box.
That's pretty good for 75.
Yeah, that's really good.
Yeah, because I think I paid, I want to say maybe 40 for the set, and then 35 for the figure.
Yeah.
It's about 70. Yeah, it's still about the same, but still.
There you go, Mr. B.
Oops.
Yeah.
Face hugger.
Come on. It's the wrong button.
I'm surprised you haven't tried to, print one out, Mr. B.
I don't print.
He doesn't print.
I thought you did.
No, people just send me prints. I'll do trades.
Maybe I was thinking you got one or something.
No. I've thought about it someday maybe, but it's like everybody sends me stuff that I ask, so
maybe it's
like,
just because you do customs, so I just assume.
Yeah, right.
Maybe that's probably it.
I mean, I've made some stuff out of scratch, but
I want to get somebody to print me a Cylon helmet.
Actually, who did I run? Oh, I think I ran that across Zombie.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mentioned it to him that you were looking for one.
Yeah, I would be willing to pay. It's just hard to find those. I mean, they do make them, but not very often.
No.
Oh, we must be toward the end. That's right, because this is Universal Monsters. Huh, Shredder's Dracula. Cool. Wow, that looks very Castlevania.
I just saw that in the stores the other day, too.
Wow.
I haven't seen hardly any new NECA. Like every time I go, it's the same stuff. I haven't seen half of these. My stores are lacking.
Cool.
Yeah, that toy store that I go to, Kat, the one that I told you, if you need any
Ollies or whatever.
Saga figures. No, the Saga figures.
Oh, yeah.
I go to this toy store. It's called the Toy Vault, and that's usually where I see all my NECA stuff.
Nice.
Because like yours, my Target's, it's so far behind. It's not even funny.
Yeah.
But yet Dino will post a video and he's got like the latest NECAs on the market, and it's like there can't be that many people up in New Hampshire buying those. I was like, how is that possible?
There's just more people. So, I mean, here, whenever we have collector shows and stuff like that, they get, maybe in the high hundreds to maybe low thousand people there, but they don't get, so there can't be that many collectors around Denver that are collecting. And then you have to see, are they Universal collectors? Are they just NECA collectors? Or are they, just buying the Jaws stuff?
Right.
I love all of NECA's stuff, but they're so diversified that if you're not a Turtles fan, that's what takes up the space at my Targets.
Right. Yeah. There's definitely no shortage of Turtle stuff.
No, not at all. Well, it's been fun, guys, but I got to get around and get out and do a little bit of. I got to go to the grocery store and stuff.
Thanks for doing an unboxing and showing us the site.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
Yep, get me that address, and I will. I'm going to make a concerted effort to get everything sent tomorrow. I accidentally moved those autographs from Stu's thing somewhere, and I only found it today. So,
yeah,
I can finally get all that stuff off to those people.
Nice.
Yeah, I got some packages I got to get out myself.
All right, so TTFN, ta-ta for now.
Yeah, enjoy your day, Ghost.
Yeah, I'm just looking at that helmet. I was going to tell you I'm chopping up, Mr. B.
Yeah. Still going to go through it?
Yeah, I probably will.
I
was just looking
hey,
at
I'll be right back.
Yeah, it should work perfectly, I reckon.
Now, what if you got a piece of sheet metal instead of that? Because those you can get in different gauges. And then you can cut it, and that's smooth.
Yeah, it's not too bad, but yeah, it's all right.
I just hate to see you ruin a helmet to make a helmet, you know?
Well, not really ruining the helmet. I'm turning it into something beautiful. Depends which way you see it.
I doubt that's what the helmet is thinking, the one that you're going to rip apart. Yeah, you're gonna make him beautiful, but make me look like ass.
Yeah.
Well, at least you'll have something to work with for parts afterwards if you want
Yeah,
to do other.
Well, as I said, I want to take the top bit off as well, the Mohawk as
The
well,
fin, yeah.
and then hopefully maybe repurpose that on a Phase 2 helmet. But yeah.
Well, you know how you were saying you wanted to get a Rex helmet? You could always make your own by cutting the bottom part of that helmet off and attaching it to a Black Series clone Phase 2 one. Because that's exactly what his helmet is.
Yeah. Well, I've got a Rex one already.
Oh, you wanted it for the scope. That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
I wanted to wreck another helmet.
Yeah, exactly. No sheets.
Palp says, why does nobody make Conan's broken sword?
Make Conan's broken sword?
Yeah, that's what he's asking.
I don't print, so I don't have an answer.
Well, you should. You customize. You should totally have an answer.
I don't make swords, though.
No, but still, you're in the know-how.
I mean, I could if somebody wanted me to make them one. That was never a request that was placed on to me. So, and who was that? Rolando that asked that?
No, Palp.
Oh, Palps.
Mm-hmm. Cereal in a cup.
Yeah, Palps. If you want a broken sword, I can look up some reference pictures and attempt to make you one if that's what you want.
I was going to say that only works with Michael and Rum. Okay.
Yeah, but when they rewatch it, they're gonna be like, and then I'm gonna get a comment. What's wrong with you and your cereal in a cup? Holla, yeah. We like our cereal in the cup, huh? She's like, yes, it's a bowl of milk for me. Good girl. Don't turn off my light, please.
So how's Ralphie enjoying his summer so far?
He's still in bed, but
is he on summer break now?
Yeah, he finished 5th grade on Thursday at I think we got his last project turned in at 1 o'clock, so he's good for the summer now. But he got to spend some time with his aunt this weekend because she went out of town, so he hasn't seen her for a bit. And then they went to Territory Days, and he didn't like that. He doesn't do well with really big crowds like that, and so he was having a real hard time. So they met up with some of our cousins and their kids, and they went off to the park and had a picnic and stuff like that.
Oh, that's cool.
But he came home last night, and I was like, "Oh, you ready for school tomorrow?" And he just winks at me and he goes, "Oh yeah, Mom, I can't wait." I was trying to see if he forgot or not, but nope. He's mostly just excited, waiting for the pool to reopen.
Yeah. Yeah, summers aren't the same when you become an adult, that's for sure.
No.
Nah.
Palp, cereal in a cup. Yum.
Abomination.
Watch out, I'll get your address and send you some too. I was going to take him today to go play some tennis, but it's still raining, so can't do that.
Take him to play some golf.
Yeah. Let's walk around holding a metal stick while it's lightning out. That's smart.
I didn't mean in the rain.
Yes, but that's what I'm talking about. I can't do stuff outside because it's raining.
Yeah. And I said go play some golf when you can play instead of tennis.
I don't have any golf stuff. I
You
have
can
friends that have it, but that's like all they do in the summer because they're both retired. So any chance they get, they go to golf courses all the time and play. I think, like I said, I think it'd be a lot more enjoyable to play it than just to watch it.
It is.
But I mean, I'm pretty good at putt putt, so watch out. Especially glow in the dark. I even won a free game because I got the last hole. I got a hole in one.
Yeah.
So I got a free game. There's one I took Rafi to, and there's 3 different courses. And one way is like the dinosaur was got like a giant T-Rex that moves around.
Yeah.
A Spinosaurus, that stuff. But then the main one is, so depending on which course you take, you go through a cave of a waterfall, or you go on top of it, which is where King Kong is at.
Yeah.
I haven't played miniature golf in years.
Same.
Yeah.
Oh, did I tell you what Lenny's new word is for the week?
Uh-uh.
You ask him, do you want to do something? He goes, yeah, that's doable.
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 Yeah.
That's adorable.
Oh, man, the shit he comes up with, it's crazy.
How old is he now?
Isn't he 10?
Yeah.
I thought he was a little younger than. When will he be 11? If you don't mind me asking. Like this year or?
Christmas Eve.
Oh, okay.
Oh, no
Oh,
kidding,
so he
huh?
just turned 10
Yeah.
then, basically.
Yeah.
The gift that keeps on giving.
Yeah, I know, right? But, yeah, he was born Christmas Eve. Hunter, my second, he was born Anzac Day, which is it's like a Remembrance Day, but it's like Anzac Day. It's it's a different state, but it's basically for the war veterans, for the Australian and New Zealand Army Corps. He was born on that day, and my ex-sister-in-law, she was born on Australia Day.
Oh, wow.
So we had most of the holidays covered.
I was born on April Fool's.
When?
Psych.
What was that?
My poor
He was
mother.
born on April Fool's.
Oh, speak. And my brother, I forgot. He was born on Remembrance Day too, in November.
Oh,
So yeah.
Go on,
So yeah. So we got most of the bloody holidays
I'm gonna
covered.
get you. I'm gonna get you. My one of my uncles and his wife, she passed away several years ago, but they were married on April Fool's Day.
Oh, were they?
Yeah. I do. Psych.
Yeah.
I know, right?
But I have a friend that was born on Christmas Day.
That would suck.
He said he's always annoyed with it.
Yeah.
He says everybody forgets about his birthday and they just do Christmas stuff.
Right.
Oh.
Right. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I'm sure you get shortchanged.
Yeah.
Friggin' hate that. Lenny always gets 2 lots of presents. Well, it's just not fair.
Well, it's hard, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, you get like he normally has his birthday early December anyway.
There you go. Yeah, yeah.
Because a lot of the kids trying to have a organize a party in late December is a nightmare. So because people are planning to go away, they've got Christmas parties, a whole bunch of stuff.
Yeah.
So we used to make it like early December, so all his friends could come.
Yep. Yep. No, that makes sense. Makes sense.
And then that way he doesn't miss out. Because there's nothing worse than just having Christmas. But yeah, it's my birthday. No, it's Christmas.
We don't care about you.
Yeah. Exactly.
I always think it's funny when I forget that it's my birthday.
What
I was
stars
at work.
on it?
I was at work one day, and then when my boss came up, he's like, "Hey, it's your birthday, isn't it?" I was like, "Is it?" And he's like,
Oh,
"Do you know?" I was
man.
like, "I don't celebrate birthdays, so I don't pay attention."
He
And then
does.
this was the conversation. I go, "Oh my gosh, I'm 22. Oh my gosh, I'm almost 25. Oh my gosh, I'm almost 30." And then I literally said, "Oh my gosh, I'm almost dead." Now listen,
Oh
30
my
has
gosh,
never
I'm
been old to
43.
me. So listen, it's never been 30 is not old. I know it's not old. But it's just the thought of getting older that's always freaked me out. Like I thought I was gonna have a hard time when I turned 30, and then I didn't. I had a hard time when I turned 31 because I had to actually say I was in my 30s, and I don't know why that freaked me out, but it did. And now I'm just like, oh, I'm getting closer to 40. I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like
Yeah.
it.
I'll let you in on a little hint, Kat. There's nothing
Yeah.
we can do about it.
Yeah, listen, everybody says that crap, and I get it, but it still messes with me, okay? Jeez.
You're gonna have to tighten up your belt when you get to be my age.
That's why I'm trying to fix things now before I hit 40, so it's not even harder for me to deal with. So I'm like, you know what,
40s.
let's
Oh my
get this.
God. I don't even remember my 40s. When I think back, it's like, all right, I did this in my 30s. What the hell did I do during my 40s? Everything is just a
Wait,
blur
okay,
now.
hold on. Now I can't remember how old I am. Hold on.
Oh my God.
Because like, well, I'm gonna be this. Wait, I was like, no, I think that's wrong. Hold on. I gotta see how old I am. Why can't I think how old I am?
Yeah, my brother was upset when I reminded him that he was a year older than he thought.
What's funny is my sister and I are 10 years apart, and I always rub it in her face. I'm like, when you're 100, I'll only be 90. But it doesn't work on her because she doesn't care. She's like my mom. My mom really doesn't care. My dad cares, and I'm more like my dad. Like the number bothers us. One year, my mom, she switched her birthday around, so she's like, yeah, gosh, how old was she? She said she was like
45.
no, what did she switch it with?
I meant
She
like
was, she said she was 86 or something like that.
yeah.
And she was like turning 68. And so my sister goes, "Oh, mom, you're not that old. You're only like 60 something." She's like, or you're only 70 something. She's like, "I'm only in my 60s." Okay, what is this? 2025. Okay. That kind of backfired on her. Okay,
Yeah.
I'll be oh gosh, I just looked up what I'm gonna be this year. Yep, nope, yep. Gross.
What star sign are you, Kat?
Huh?
What star sign are you?
I don't know. I don't pay attention to that. It's I'll be 49. Whatever August 10th is.
No, I don't know what that is.
I don't know.
What about you,
Okay.
Mr. B?
What's that?
What star sign are you?
Which one? Oh, Aries.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm a Libra.
Oh, I think it's because me and Shanti have like, I think Shanti and I think she says Leo. I think we're Leos
Oh, yeah.
because her and I are like a month apart. And I
Oh,
think
yeah.
she told me or whatever. Somebody told me. Yeah. I don't really understand that whole thing, but you know,
Yeah.
to each your own.
Yeah. I'm just
I'm
taking
gonna
Yeah,
be
that help.
30.
it's
Oh
whatever
gosh, I'm
it's
gonna be
whatever zodiac
39.
was up in the sky when you were born.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna be 39. Ugh. Oh gosh. Oh gosh.
Oh, my
Oh
God.
gosh.
39.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Oh,
Oh my gosh. I'm
God.
freaking out now. Ew,
Oh,
ew, 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 ew.
39's nothing.
Oh
I know.
gosh. Oh gosh.
I'm gonna be
Oh,
60 in bloody 5 years.
oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
You're gonna be what?
I don't like it. I don't like it.
Would you say zombie 70?
60.
Oh,
He had a heart attack for you.
I'm like, I think you got your math wrong.
Would have been my dad's age.
Well, I'm not that old yet,
Well,
Mr. B.
Shit, I'll be 60 in 10 months.
Wow. Oh,
You're
you're
59?
What's that?
You're 59?
Yeah, yeah,
Oh,
I didn't know
you're
that.
only
You
4
don't
years older
act
than
it.
me, Mr. B.
yeah, yeah. Yeah, I'm like one of the older guys in the group.
Well, you don't. I would have never guessed. I knew you were older, but I didn't think it was that because you definitely don't act like you're that old.
Yeah, I know.
What are you saying? I'm immature.
No, I'm saying you don't act like a normal old guy that I'm used to. So
No, it's
it's
probably
a
'cause
compliment. It's a
yeah.
compliment.
No, I know. No, I think a lot of it has to do with the grandkids. You know, I try to spend as much time
Yeah.
with them and stuff.
Well,
So
and it's you're super active. You're always doing stuff. You know, you're working on the yard, you're working on your mom's place, all this. Like you're just kind of everywhere, you know, and I think that
yeah,
helps a lot being
yeah.
so active with things. So.
I took my grandkids to go visit my oldest granddaughter at her work. She works now, and when her managers learned that I was her grandfather, they couldn't believe it.
Right.
And I was like, "Oh
That's
yeah,
because when you think of a grandfather, you think of like somebody that's super old and, you know,
right,
maybe a cane
right,
or a walker. You don't think of somebody as young as yourself, you know?
yeah, yeah." I gotta try to stay young to keep up with these kids. Jeez.
Yeah. But that's good for you though, you know? It's
Oh
good
yeah,
to,
definitely, yeah.
because I mean, I forget where I saw her, but this woman was like 105, right? Maybe 102, but she was up there and she was like running around,
Oh, I got an
running,
aunt
extra doing
like
all this
that.
crazy stuff. Like and I'm like, holy cow, like she's amazing.
Yeah, no,
I'm
I
like,
got an aunt
I
like
act
that.
old and crippled compared to her.
Yeah, she's 102. She just gave up her driver's license 5 years ago,
Oh wow.
and she still lives on her own.
Wow.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
But yeah, she cooks her own meals. She still hangs her laundry out on the line out in her backyard and everything. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
I saw this one interview. This lady, she was again, like over 100, right? And they interviewed her and they said, what is your key to a long life? And she's all like, I drink Dr. Pepper. She goes, I don't like coffee. I drink 3 Dr. Peppers a day. My one doctor told me that's not good for you. It's going to kill you. Well, I had to get a new doctor because he died. So she said, you want some Dr. Pepper? Go in my fridge. Help yourself. I got plenty. I was like, oh my gosh, I love her.
That reminds me of a story I heard. Tom Cruise was doing the movie. You know the bit where he jumps out the window of the
Which one? He does that on every movie.
Yeah, no, he jumped out the skyscraper window and he ran down the building. And
is that the second one?
Oh, I can't remember.
Mission Impossible 2, I think.
So
anyway, go on.
He said, I've got this great idea for a stunt, you know.
I know this one, yeah.
Yeah, you know, this is where it's going. He goes,
yeah.
Well, we go out. I've got this great idea. He goes, I go out and I jump out the window and I run down the building. And he goes to something and he says, what do you think about it? He says, well, I don't think it's really that safe. And then Tom Cruise says, well, okay, so we get a new stuntman and and like a new stunt coordinator. And then he pitches him the idea again and he goes, yeah, okay. But he said it a lot better than me. But yeah, it was bloody. When I heard it, I was bloody laughing.
Yeah, that was Tom Cruise told Matt Damon that story.
Yeah.
Oh, did he?
Yeah,
the guy's a psychopath, but I will have to say the stuff that he does for his own movies that he learns, he's amazing. I mean, he's a very talented guy to learn all these things. Him flying his own jets and
yeah, he's like a Keanu Reeves. Yeah,
he's amazing. Yeah. And I saw an interview about Keanu Reeves doing John Wick and stuff, and they say, when he's limping in the movie, he goes, "That's Keanu."
I just saw that too. Yeah. I'm like, they showed him all
that's so good acting. Yeah, that's so good acting. No, that's Keanu. He's just hurt. Yeah. Oh, okay. Get it.
Yeah, definitely got to hand it to those guys who like to perform their own stuff like that. You know?
Well, it does make it more believable. Because I think it's funny when you can see the stunt doubles.
Yeah.
And it's like pain. Like this was like a year ago. I found Murder, She Wrote. So I was like, oh man, this is my childhood, right? So I used to watch it with my Nana and my mom.
Yeah.
So I was watching the first episode and it's so bad how they put in a stunt double. And I'm like, I like it, but it's horrible.
Yeah, those old lady stunt doubles, you could pick them out in a crowd.
yeah, with her nice fake wig and I don't remember Angela Lansbury being that flexible.
See him doing cartwheels and flips.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's pretty. Or like when you can pause a movie and it's right on the stunt doubles, and you can tell.
Yeah, exactly.
That lady's got a mustache.
Yeah.
Oh, the best one. I don't know if you've seen. You remember the '60s Batman?
Yeah.
TV show.
Adam West.
I used to watch that. Yeah.
Yeah. And there was one episode where he was wrestling. He was supposed to be in a room with a tiger. And he was there, and you see the guy dressed up as Batman, but he had a bloody mustache, and the guy was like 90 years old. And he stood out like a sore thumb.
At least get someone that doesn't have a mustache. My gosh.
Oh, man. It was... Because the trainer didn't want to get rid of it, but you could tell he looked like he was 90. But yeah, it was absolutely hilarious. But yeah, I don't know how they tried to get that past people, but yeah,
right.
I suppose it was supposed to be a kids' show, so
right.
They didn't really worry about it too much. Jesus, they could have.
They didn't worry too much about special effects back then. You know?
No,
we just need the shotgun. That's all.
Yeah.
We just need the shotgun.
But yeah, freak! It was bloody funny.
Or like, which Catwoman was it where she's doing the cartwheels and her heels collapse?
Oh, I didn't see that one.
She's doing cartwheels, and if you notice, because she's wearing heels, they go completely flat when she lands because they're retractable.
My God!
Yeah.
Oh.
Is that a modern Batman?
Yeah, I think it's Pfeiffer's.
Oh, really?
No kidding!
I think so. I think it's. I'll have to double check, but it's because it's like all of a sudden, she's walking in high heels, and all of a sudden when she does the flip, it's because they're not in high heels no more. And I can't unsee it now. So when I see it, I'm just like, oh, there's her ballerina shoes.
Now is that something they saved in the movie, or is it like a blooper?
No, it's in the movie. No, it's in the movie.
I'm gonna have to check that out. That's
like a dark room because she's like breaking in something, but she's doing cartwheels on the side. And if you just look, she's got a heel, and then when she puts her foot down, it's just a flat foot because it retracts.
That's
funny. Kat, are you sure about that? Because I think I've seen Michelle Pfeiffer in that cat suit over 100 times, and I don't remember that.
That's because you're not looking at her feet. You got to put your eyes up a little bit. You got to look in a different direction, my
She's
friend.
talking about the movie, not stills.
Yeah. When I freeze frame it, I'm not looking there. I think it was her. I'll have to find it. Let's see.
Yeah,
I mean, I could easily see something like that happening, though.
Yeah.
That's right.
See if I can find a little clip of it.
You guys got any kind of trips planned for the summer, Cat? You and Ralphie? Or day trips or anything?
We're going to be going to Denver the first weekend of August.
Nice. What's in
for a few
Denver?
days. Just a little convention that we have, a religious convention we have. So we don't like driving back and forth from Denver. It's so much, and then I'm in pain. My sister has fibro.
Yeah.
So it's really hard. So we turned it into. We did it last year, and then we went to Boondocks, which is like they got go-karts, they got laser tag. Rafi got to do this virtual reality thing, which was Kong, which was really cool. And then they have a new one that I think they're going to update it with, but they also have like water boats, so you can shoot each other with like little water gun things.
Like an amusement park kind of place?
Yeah, kind of. Yeah, it's not as big as the music, but it's just like a big game center thing. And so we did that. So I think we're not staying right next to it because last year our hotel was here and it was literally across the street.
Yeah.
But it's still only like a 20-minute drive from the hotel. But that's like the only quote unquote vacation. And it's just from Thursday. Like we drive up Thursday and then we come home Sunday after the thing. So
making it into a long weekend.
It's like the only, when I was a kid, that was like our only quote unquote vacation because we didn't have enough money to go places a whole lot.
Yeah.
So if we went somewhere, it'd be like we went to Estes Park when I was little. And then we went to Silver Dollar City. And then, okay. So you want to talk about traumatic childhoods and how evil siblings are? So we're swimming in the Mississippi. Don't recommend doing that now. But, back in the 90s, it was fine. My sister takes me out, right? I don't know how to swim. So she takes because I was like, hey, sis, will you take me out where it's deeper? So she starts taking, she goes, can you touch? And I was like, nope. So she goes, okay, so just so you know, if you start feeling something biting your toe, it's a shark, and if you start screaming and jerking, he's going to bite your whole foot off. So just let him nibble on your toes. So what does a 3-year-old do? Start screaming bloody murder, and that there's a shark trying to, and she takes me out even further, laughing maniacally. And then you hear my mother on the beach screaming at my sister, "You bring her back in here right this!" And then I remember vividly, I have a towel sitting on the beach staring, sharks. And I'm like crying on the beach, just shivering in my towel. Yeah. That's what having siblings is like. If you don't know. And then on that same trip, my father loves roller coasters. My mom can't stand them. There's a roller coaster called Fire in the Hole or Fire in the Hell. I don't remember, one of them. And my dad goes, I'm going to take her on it. And my mom's like, do not take her on that. She is too young. He's like, nah, it's fine. So my 2 siblings are in front of me. I'm in the very back with my dad in like this special like little kid harness seat, and he's next to me. So I'm on this side. Now, this is what I remember of it. So you go around this little bend, and it's like kind of like there's like a bunch of trees and a moonlight. You go around the corner. There's a woman that's yelling outside the window at her husband that's fishing in his underwear. Those old-timey underwear with how the butt you have the buttons on the butt so you can use the bathroom and stuff. He's fishing and she's screaming at him. You come around. Now, I don't remember the sound because I was screaming bloody murder. But all of a sudden you're coming and there's a big bright light because there's a train is coming at you, and then it just drops straight down. Yes. I'm screaming for dear life. And my dad has his arms flailing back, laughing and just having a good time. And I'm beating his chest, screaming, "Daddy!" And he's just laughing. And I was so terrified after that. like they would put me on a little kiddie thing that just like went in a circle, and I'm screaming bloody murder to get me out of it. And they had to like stop the ride because I was like, everybody thought I was getting like smacked because of how I was reacting. And then somebody tried to pass me off to my dad, and I smacked him and I said, "Get him away from me." I hated that man for the rest of the day. Like I wanted nothing to do with him.
Oh my God.
Yeah. So that's my family. How about yours?
Jesus.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Or their favorite thing, especially my brothers, was to tell me that I was adopted. So he used to tell me, because when you're bored and you're not doing anything, right, you torment your siblings. So he would tell me any cars that passed in front of our house were friends of my adopted or my real parents trying to get me back. So that if I saw a car coming, I needed to hide or run into the yard. So I did that for a long time. And then I would cry because he would tell me I'm adopted. And then my mom said, "Listen, you're not adopted." And she showed me her birth certificate. Well, he told me one time, he's like, "You're adopted." And I was like, "No, Mom showed me my birth certificate." And he goes, "Yeah, about that." So this part's real. My grandmother on my dad's side was adopted. Now, back in the day, it was very shameful to adopt. So they had a fake birth certificate made, which we didn't know for the longest time. So we found her real birth certificate and her fake one. So of course, when I told my brother, "No, Mom showed me he goes, "Remember how Grandma has a fake one and a real one? Mom showed you yours. Yours is a fake one." And I started crying, right? Because then, oh, he got me because it's real. It happened to Nana. And then he told me, I was like, "No, because everybody tells me I look like, my sister." And he goes, "Yeah, well, Mom and Dad were ashamed that they adopted you and they didn't want anybody to know. So they had plastic surgery done on you to make you look like your sister or, your sister." And then he told me, he goes, "You're actually Asian." He goes, "Why do you like rice so much?" And I was like, "Oh." And then one time when I was
That's
3.
not stereotype at all.
No, not at all. Not at all. And then one time, I'm in my room. Normally, if I hear the doorbell ring, being a little kid, you run to the door. I didn't because I was busy playing. My sister comes in and I was like, "Who's at the door?" And she's like, "Your real mom." I was like, "What? Mommy's home?" And she's like, "No, your real mother's here." And I was like, "What?" She's like, "You're adopted and your real family want to take you back." I started crying and they said I didn't want to go. She said, "Well, you're not ours." And she helps me pack a bag. And so I'm bawling my eyes out. I'm dragging this bag saying I don't want to go. And my brother's standing there trying not to laugh. And then when I get to the door, nobody's there. They bust out laughing. So then I attack them and start hitting them. Yeah. Lovely siblings. Lovely siblings.
I seen this video yesterday. It was a short, and this guy was sitting down watching Chucky when his son was like 7. And he was watching Chucky, and he didn't realize his 7-year-old son was watching from the side. And he had this doll. I can't remember what it was. It was like some doll. And I think it was it a Chucky doll or something? I can't remember what it was. It was some doll. And what happened, right? So he seen Chucky. So he ended up cutting him up, and then
first he threw him away.
Oh, first he threw him away. That's right. Yeah. So you seen this one too, have you?
Yeah.
Yeah. He threw him away, and then the dad found him and brought him back and put him on his dressing room table, and the kid's seen it, and he got, "Oh crap," and then he cut it up, I think, didn't he? And then he threw it. He buried it.
Yeah, he buried it. He buried it first.
And then his dad found it, dug it up, and then put it back together, and then sat it on his table again. So
oh my gosh,
he cracked it, and he chopped it up, and I think he burned it, and then he buried it, and then the dad got it and super glued it back together.
Oh my gosh.
And then put it back on the table.
Yeah, so I would be freaking
he totally traumatized the kid.
And then he did it again. He chopped it up and buried it. And then the dad thought, "All right, we're going to have some fun this time." So he glued it back together, got it, glued it back together, sat it on there, and he put a noose around its head or something. And
yeah, it had it hanging in front of the kid's face.
Oh my gosh. Jeez. We're all
And the
messed
kid-
up.
When my
and the kid was like 7.
Yeah. When my brother and I were little, my mother would sometimes make us watch scary movies with her. And I'll shit you not, man. I don't know if you ever seen people do this, but they could turn their eyelids inside out.
Yeah.
My mother would do that and chase us around the house
Oh,
doing
nope,
that.
nope, 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 nope.
Oh
nope,
my
nope,
God.
Nope. I would
If
have
that
thrown
didn't
something at
scare
her.
the hell out of a little kid. Used to hate her for doing that.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I would have chucked something at her.
Have you seen the video of the little girl painting her face black to scare her mother, sitting in a dark room watching videos on her phone?
I've seen a few of them.
I think I've seen a few of them. Yeah.
The funniest thing.
Yeah.
The little girl the mother's sitting there in the dark, and the little girl just creeps up next to her, and all you could see are these big eyes. Mother doesn't see her until the girl just lets out this big smile. Oh my God,
so
it's so funny. It is just so funny.
Oh man, some of the shit is absolutely unbelievable.
I've seen a few where they try to scare people, and this one guy literally pushed his woman into the person and took off.
Oh my God.
That wasn't the tree one, was it?
It was what?
The tree one?
The guy dressing up
it was
like a bush.
I think they're in a haunted house. And so one person here's the thing, because they got cameras in there, and the guy was so upset he handed the girlfriend the chainsaw and let her, so she started looking for her boyfriend.
Speaking of the haunted house, I seen this one, right, where this guy was in a haunted house, right? And he was running away from this guy with a chainsaw, or he had something, and he actually got around behind him, and he ended up following like through a few rooms.
Oh, just followed him?
Yeah, he just followed him, and the guy that was supposed to be scaring him, he had no idea.
He couldn't find him.
He couldn't find him, and he was following him for like about 2 rooms or something, and then he hid in the corner, and then he came back, and he went behind him again, and then in the end, he ended up turning around. He found him, but geez, it was hilarious.
It's funny when you can fake out those people,
But yeah,
I saw one where they kind of did that. They were hiding in the room, and the guy couldn't find them, and then they snuck out but slammed the door so that person screamed.
Yeah. Oh man, some of the bloody things you see, it's bloody.
Yeah.
I used to love haunted houses when I was a kid.
Hey? Oh yeah. I remember used to going in abandoned, well, not abandoned, but houses that people were not occupied. So, yeah, that was pretty cool.
Yeah, abandoned. It's okay, you can say it.
Well, they weren't abandoned; they just weren't occupied at the time. So, they were, they were like they weren't run down or anything, but yeah. But they were old. Like,
there used to be a few around here when I was a kid too.
Yeah.
We used to explore them.
I saw this one video. I don't remember if it was on TikTok or YouTube, but these people found this cave, and when they walked down, it looks like it's like under a city, but then they turn down this one corner, and it's just like thousands of bones everywhere.
Bones.
Like
bones. Oh, no kidding. Wow.
Yeah, it's like skeletons. I'll find it's so, and I'm like, what the crap? And it looks like it was like a place of like some like kind of site. Like there's this one room, and it looked like they built in out of rock like seats at a table, and then half of it was filled up with
like
bones and skeletons and stuff.
A sacrificing place. Yeah.
Yeah, but and it's like every room they just keep finding all these bones, and then they kept hearing stuff, so they're like, because then they found something, because it looked like it was from like the 50s and 60s type era.
Would have been an early morgue.
And then they found, well, I don't know, because I don't know what. You have to see the inside of the room I don't think it was. But then they found something modern, so they know somebody was down there recently, and then they got out because they're like, they got too freaked out. Don't go in there. She's in there.
Yeah. Yeah, I
Leave
think
her
I've seen
alone.
one. Yeah.
Thank you.
Oh,
Don't
watch
step
it,
on
watch it. Yeah, you don't want to knocking that over. But yeah, no, I think I've seen that one as well. Yeah. But yeah, just crazy.
Yep. It kind of reminded me of like the catacombs in
Yeah,
France,
Paris.
but except
Yeah.
you know how those are like kind of lined on the wall. These were literally
Yeah.
just piles of them.
Yeah.
It was crazy. Excuse you. What? What are you
Now,
doing?
is that something in like the European area?
No, this was the U.S.
Oh, really? Oh,
Yeah.
jeez.
Yeah. Yeah. And because, like in the catacombs, like I said, they're all on the wall, like this, the head, the
Yeah.
skeletons, all, like it's all like very kind of neatly done. This is
Right.
literally just a pile. And
Yeah.
then half a room is it looks like they just dumped it there and then filled up half the room. And then you go to another section and it looks kind of like an altar or something.
Yeah.
And then next to it is
With-
just bones everywhere. It wasn't like set up like the catacombs where everything's kind of aligned and it's set up
Yeah.
Oh,
quote unquote
yeah.
nicely. This was literally, it's just filled with bones everywhere. I'll find it. Because you don't have TikTok, right? Because I think I found it on
No.
TikTok.
Well, I did, but I got rid of it.
Yeah.
I'll do a screen
It was
record and send it to you.
It was on YouTube too, I think, Kat.
The problem is I don't know where it was, so I can find it easier on my TikTok. But I'll screen record it and send it to you.
All right. Good enough.
And I just don't remember where they said it was in the US.
If I remember, it was like the entrance was like a half moon or something, wasn't it?
Honestly, I don't remember the entrance at all because I was just like, why is there so many stinking skeletons everywhere?
But yeah. I think to myself, why the hell would you go into places like that unarmed? I
know. Well, one is there's a lot of places you never go because homeless people will be down there and they are not, they take their territory very serious. Yeah. Hi, my love. Good morning. Oh, hold on a second.
Says like Ralphie woke up. Hey, Ricardo. What's going on, man?
Ricardo. What's happening? Oh, I could still say it. Good morning.
But, yeah, some of the places people go, I'm thinking, why would you go down there unarmed?
Yeah, no, I don't understand that either. You're risking your life. Plus, still water. I see people walking through is not good. That has, that can have like flesh-eating amoebas in it. Like you can
bacteria and all that.
It's horrible. You never go through sitting water. And then like one guy, he like threw a rock in it and it splattered all over him. And then he was like almost died from the bacteria that he got. It's it's no joke.
Yeah, but yeah, no, it's great. It's like when you guys go hiking and stuff, like when there's like bear country or mountain lion country, and like these guys go mountain hiking and shit like that. I'm like, and they're taking like bear spray or something. I'd be taking like ARs and stuff like that up there.
There was one
guy more worried about mountain lions than bears.
Lions, yeah.
Yeah, so I found a video. They said they're like, this isn't my video from what I've been told. This was recovered footage. And that, the guy died or whatever, but there's a mountain lion sitting right in front of him. And here's the thing is he had a gun with him. And he just kept saying, I'm not going to shoot you. No, he had a rifle with him. As far as I know, I think he said a rifle, but he just like, I'm not going to shoot you. And the cat is just getting closer. And he's just like, I'm not going to do it. And I'm like, shoot it. Like, you don't want to try and hit him. Like, shoot it so he goes when he gets scared or something. You know what I mean? Like, try to scare him away then or something. But if he's coming at you and you know what I mean? Like, I'm not saying senselessly kill him, but if he's coming at you, you got to defend yourself. Like,
exactly.
I mean, I saw a video of a guy. He had a handgun, and
Yeah,
he had a mountain lion trailing him, and he didn't shoot the cat, but he shot around the cat.
Right.
The cat would jump, but other than that, it didn't phase it much.
No.
You know,
Yeah.
they kept trailing him. You know,
Yeah.
like screw that, shoot the thing in the head.
Care.
Oh
they
man,
do not care.
I
Nope,
just don't see the sense
dangerous.
in taking a gun that will shoot like one at a time. You know what I mean?
Yeah. There was another video I saw of a hiker, and they said that they almost died when they got home. He was rewatching the footage, and there was a mountain lion in a tree staring at him, and he had no idea how close he was to it. But he never heard it. He never did anything, but it's just staring at him dead in the eyes.
Yeah.
What, baby?
Yeah. When
oh, no worries, Ricardo.
When I was first learning how to hunt, I was told for every deer, let's say, that you see, at least 6 of them had seen you without you knowing it.
Yeah, I believe that.
Yeah. I mean,
I believe we can't see half of them.
And most of the wild animals, they blend in so well with their surroundings.
Camouflage.
Yeah. I've literally walked by a deer. I kid you not. It was no more than 5 feet away from me, and I never saw it until I already walked by it.
Yeah.
Yep.
So the difference between us and animals is we can't see anything unless it's moving. That's
right.
Well, not necessarily. I wouldn't say that.
Most of the time, because the animals can actually, a lot of animals can pick out animals in the scrub and shit, as where we can't really do that. You know what I mean?
Right.
And that's why they can just stay there. You know what I mean?
Half the time they smell us before. You know what I mean? They know we're coming.
Right. Between that and some animals' visions is different than ours. Some colors will stick out more, you know?
Yes.
You know, whether most people like to admit it or not, when they're hiking, we're not silent.
Right. Oh, yeah.
Unless you're past, because listen, everybody does that. They can't breathe and they pass somebody and they're like, oh, yep, hey, doing great.
Yeah, but not even that. I mean, our smells,
they hear us.
We have a lot of like cologne and aftershave and whatever, and that if that's upwind of animals, they can smell that a mile away too.
Right.
You're leading right to you.
When people are walking through the woods, it's constant and steady. Animals don't walk like that.
No. But
go ahead.
You know, it's always a couple of steps. They stop, look around, couple of steps, walk, look around.
Then I'll get a ding.
Yeah. I watched this one video. I remember these guys were
they
out.
Can take down my video and say, hey,
they
we
were
have copyrighted stuff
out,
here.
And they had these. I think it was with their missus. They had the wives or something up there, and a bear came, and then they ended up shooting it and wounding it, and it ran off into the scrub.
Oh, they're lucky. Sometimes that's the worst thing to do.
No. It's not a happy ending here. Then what happened, right, was the women got very guilty because they said, "Oh, you shot the bear and it's wounded. It's probably dying, and you should go and put it out of its misery and stuff."
Oh, geez, yeah.
So the 2 guys said, reluctantly said, well, yeah, all right, we'll go do it. Anyway, about an hour or so later, they tracked off. They followed the bear, and they followed up the mountain. And without them knowing, the bear double backed.
Right.
And it got behind them, and then it spotted them. And because it was wounded, it attacked them, and it killed the 2 guys that went after him.
Yeah, I believe it.
And then later that night, it was like 6 hours later, it got dark. And the women got really upset, and they were really nervous, and they were wondering what's going on because their husbands didn't come back. And so they called the rangers and they said, well, I'm not going up there in the dark.
That's dumb.
Because they knew better. If they shot a bear, they're not going to be looking at the bear. Anyway, they went up the next morning, and they found the two guys. They were dead, and then just a little bit further up, they found the bear was dead too. Died from its injury.
The wounds, took it out before. Jeez.
Yeah. So
that's why, like, I'll see a lot of like these nature guys taking pictures. Like, look, it's beautiful and I love it, but you were literally stupid for getting that close to a bear.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, like that's just it's how many times I keep seeing this one video pop up saying this is the last footage, you know, taken by some because after this was shot, the bear attacked him and killed him.
Yeah.
You know, or this guy and his wife were mauled by a bear that, you know, they quote unquote watched and knew for years and they were fine with them.
Oh,
It's a wild animal.
That guy was a moron.
It's a wild animal.
Oh,
you're a moron.
It's just
that was a horrific story, boy.
I mean, listen, here's the thing. Unless you raise that animal, which still they could turn on you because
oh hell yeah,
they're
a wild
wild
animal.
Yeah,
exactly. But you're taking a chance for a strained wild animal, and you're going to be no. I'm sorry, but the bear's going to win, and you deserve it because that's just stupid.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, like when I see people with these videos of pet chimpanzees and shit, it's like, oh my god. It's like, what are you doing?
They will rip your arm out of your socket like a Wookiee and then beat you with it.
Oh yeah. Well, you heard that story with those two women. I get a friend of her. Friend went to go visit her friend who owned a monkey, and it like tore her face apart and everything else.
Yeah, I heard that one.
Oh, that poor woman. Jeez.
Yeah.
I used to do I used to work in a graveyard, a cemetery when I was younger, and there was this woman across the street who had a pet chimpanzee. And I used to see that thing running across the yard. It used to wear a diaper. And, you know, it was the funniest thing you've ever seen, but it's like, oh my God.
Yeah.
Knowing what I know now, what that thing could have done if I ever teased it or called it or whatever, you know, it's like, oh my God.
That's thing, like these poor animals, you know, they're not meant to be locked up in somebody's house or somebody's basement.
They're not pets.
You know, and plus, you know, they need room to move. You know, they need to get out their stuff. And I'm sorry, but that's so inhumane. I'm like, well, no wonder they flipped out on you because you literally locked them in a cage and they can't do what they need to do.
Right. No, a lot of those animals are from territorial groups.
Exactly.
You know?
Yeah. Yeah. Anything that's
I don't
stronger
trust monkeys at all.
Yeah, you shouldn't be bloody anything that's bigger or stronger than you. You should avoid like the plague.
Yeah.
Yeah. I will say there's this one guy who I absolutely love him and his videos and what he does and stuff. But, you know, he's risking, you know, getting mauled, but he has this sanctuary in South Africa and he has big cats. Now what he does, which I think is smart, is he moves them around different size pens, but he takes them for walks like 4 hours, you know, 3 or 4 hours or whatever, and he's hanging out with them. But if anybody else is with them, they'll attack that other person.
Yeah.
But, you know, one of these days, absolutely, they could come up and, you know, just turn on him.
Yeah.
But he at least tries to, he goes, a lot of times their aggression comes up because they're so bored and they're cooped up. So every so often, like they change their, like where they're at. So it's a different, and they also have like hyenas. They have some leopards that were rescued and stuff like that. And then he takes them out to this place where they go for walks and it's kind of like enriching. So they get stuff out. But still, I'm like, as much as I love it, I'm just waiting for the day where it says like, yeah, he died. He got mauled.
Yeah. I wouldn't be surprised because like I said, it's in their instinct to do that, you know?
Well, the good thing, the thing where it's a little less likely with him is because he's basically got them when they were cubs. So they're more like family integrated, but still, it's still a lion. You know, at the end of the day, it's still a lion, it's still a hyena, it's still all these other things that they can still come out, you know, in turn.
Yeah.
But
it's just ingrained in nature. It's like humans. Humans.
Yeah, it's instinct.
It's in our nature. So as soon as we get scared of something, we want to kill it. You know what I mean? it's in our nature, and it's in their nature to
Oh,
want
yeah.
to kill as well. You know.
Yeah. Ricardo put, why don't people respect nature? I saw a video of two guys running from a bear. The guy didn't want to drop his big fish he had caught.
Oh
Yeah.
man, I would have been throwing
The bear's
fish at
gonna
the bear.
win. Although, okay, I did see this one where these guys were fly fishing and they'd been out there for hours. And all of a sudden on the other, so they weren't looking for bears, right? They're just fishing.
Yeah.
They're on the other side of the bank. And across, you see this giant brown bear. He literally watches them. He comes in, immediately grabs the fish and goes out, but he looks at them like, you guys are stupid. But yeah, it's
yeah,
that's the thing is people just go, oh, you know, it's not going to be that bad or everything's. It's like if you guys have ever heard about Estes Park or been there, elk roam free up there right now. Elk are beautiful and gorgeous. And I remember when I went with my family, I was like 7, I think. And I'm walking with my dad and he tells me to freak. He goes, do not move. And he very slowly, like barely moving, got his picture, he got his camera up and took a picture and very slow. And I remember I just kind of peeked around him and there's a giant bull elk right there. And he was letting his herd cross and he's just staring us down, like waiting.
Yeah.
But if you ever see videos of, just look up Estes Park elk and mating, these things are so dangerous. They attack cars, right? They don't have no problem about talking, but you have these stupid tourists that come up and like, oh, look at that. And you have these park people going, do not get out of your cars. Do not try and pet them, especially because it's mating season. They will attack you.
Oh, yeah.
And what happens? Oh, I'm going to feed them. Or, you know, the stupid people going, oh, can I feed the buffalo? No, you moron. Have you never seen a rodeo? Guess what? You're going to be the clown flying up in the air like a bull, right?
Yeah.
It's a buffalo. What is, or, you know, you see these little kids getting hurt because their parents are like, yeah, go pet the buffalo.
Yeah, I know. They're crazy, you know.
But then at that point, I root for the animal because it's not the animal's fault.
No,
kind of like that dumb man in the U.S. that got killed by a kangaroo recently. He went into this enclosure, which apparently he's done before. And I'm like, why would he still have access to it? That's stupid. But he would wrestle the kangaroo, and I guess the kangaroo got tired of it and killed the man. And the guy, the owner's like, I ain't putting down the kangaroo. He goes, that man went into that guy's habitat and messed with him. He goes, it's a wild animal. He should know better. And so he goes, it's not the animal's fault.
I know. That's like on the tracks around here and that they've got do not enter because of drop bears, you know, and people still goes in there. Still people go in there, you know. But enter at own risk.
I can't believe they put that in Bluey.
What?
Drop bears.
What's a drop bear?
You don't need to know what a drop bear is. It's an abomination. That's what it is. It's like it's a made up thing, but they're scary. It's like a koala, but it's all like
I've seen one actually.
Yeah. They talk about it in Bluey, where he's like, oh yeah, there's drop bears. Bandit was telling Bluey that. She's like, drop bears, what?
Is that the one with the white ring around them?
Oh, they're normally black, like a dark black.
Yeah.
And then got like jagged teeth and kind of bloodied all over.
Yeah, where's the picture? Bring up the picture, Kat.
Yeah, I'm good. My son is in here. I don't need to show it.
I can't believe how big a wombat is.
Oh,
yeah.
Those things are huge.
Yeah, you hit one of those doing 60 miles, you'll know about it.
Yeah.
You'll be airborne before you know it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't understand why people are just, you know, even with domesticated animals, they're pretty stupid, you know, like you don't just go up to any dog you see.
No.
Like, oh, puppy, you know what I mean? Like I say that from afar, but
yeah,
you know, there's certain times too that you have to, you know, teaching your kid, like if a dog's barking, you know, you don't put your hand out, you don't do this, you don't do that. You know, because one, it's not your dog, and a lot of times you're a stranger on their property. You know, they're just trying to protect themselves and their family, and
yeah, exactly.
But
I got a funny story for you.
Okay.
When Lenny was younger, he was like, can't remember how old. He was really young, and at the old place, a bee got in. He walked under the door, and he picked it up, and it stung him on his thumb, and ever since then he hates bees.
Yeah.
But yeah, and then he got stung another time on his hand. So yeah, he's had really unlucky experiences with bees.
I was at my sister's, gosh, I was like maybe 15, I think, maybe 14. The front door is open, and all of a sudden I felt a stab in my thumb, and I used to have this one thumb ring.
Yeah.
The bee somehow got stuck between my thumb and my ring, and the thorn and so I ripped it out, and my thumb started instantly swelling, and I almost couldn't get my thumb ring off. It's like turned purple.
Wow.
Yeah, I got it off last second, but so I think I might be allergic to bees. That's fun. My dad had a story of when they were younger. They had the house that they had. My grandma had this huge chair.
Yeah.
She would sit in it, and it had a beehive inside of it. So when she sat there, bees were all over her, and she didn't care. They didn't sting her or anything like that.
Yeah.
But all of the kids, they were getting, every time they'd go in and out of the house, they would get stung. And they were talking about, he's like, I'm so sick of it. So my grandma did this. Okay. She poured gasoline on it, lit it on fire, and pushed it off the porch.
Yeah.
And he said he's never seen it was the biggest swarm he saw just rise up and come at them. And he said they all ran into, they were like coming under the doors and through the window sills, like they were beating off the bees all day.
Earlier this year, I was going down to KFC because he likes KFC. So we're going to have dinner for KFC. And I got down there, and I parked my car, went in, got the stuff, got out. My car was playing up. The car's still playing up, but it wouldn't start. And I thought, oh, freaking hell. Now, this is in our summertime, so this is around about January, February. And so I had the KFC. I wasn't going to wait there for an hour for my car to cool down and then start it. So I decided, bugger it, I'll walk home, get my brother to drive me down later, and I'll pick the car up. So I walked home, and I got across the road, and there's a big, patch of grass that you can go for about 300 meters. And I thought, I had me scuffs on, which is not sandals, but they're I don't know if you guys know what scuffs are, but they're like sandals, but they haven't got the bit that goes around your ankle. If that helps.
So they're kind of like flip-flops?
Kinda, but not.
They just don't have no backing?
Yeah, it's just got no backing. Yeah. And I thought, I'm on the grass, I'll just...
Ow! Sorry,
it's summertime.
Kick me in the rib.
Well, it's summertime, I'll walk through the grass, because it's all nice. And I took them off, and then 3 steps later, I think I stepped on something and it stung me.
Oh, no.
And I thought it was a bee. And I thought, oh, freaking hell. So I had to walk nearly 2 miles, a mile and a half roughly, home with a bloody bee sting in my foot. Yeah. So that was fun.
Yeah, it sounds delightful. Totally delightful.
I know. So yeah.
One day when I went out hunting, I had a peanut butter and jelly sandwich for snack. And and I'm on, I usually leave the area that I'm hunting when I'm eating or doing anything. So I'm just sitting in like this small clearing in the woods, and I take a bite of my sandwich, and I felt something wiggling on my tongue.
Ew.
I spit it out. It was a friggin' yellow jacket going after my jelly. Stung me right on my gums.
Oh,
Dude, I never
jeez.
ran out of the woods so fast in my life.
Oh,
I was worried my mouth was gonna swell where I couldn't breathe
yeah.
or anything, you know. It
Yeah.
scared the
Being
hell
immune
out
in
of
the
me.
forest, you're screwed.
Yeah. Oh, I'll never forget that,
Jeez.
man. That was unreal.
Yeah.
That's scary.
Yeah, I'm not a fond of bees.
No.
I like the honeybees, but anything else, go away.
We get a lot
Yeah.
of wasps here. So every
Yeah,
summer
we
I
do
always have
too.
to
Yeah.
kill off, like I have to find the nest and then because my parents can't do it. And then I don't want them stinging Rafi. So it's a constant battle.
Yeah. No,
in
that actually
summertime.
reminds me. I got a hornet's nest developing on my roof of my porch.
You
I
know,
got a,
you know what's the easiest way to get rid of that?
what's that?
Gasoline.
Yeah.
Oh,
So if
Yeah.
if you take a
Okay, yeah.
cup or a bowl,
Yeah,
just
and
it doesn't have
submerge
to be
it.
all the way
Yeah.
filled up. Just no, not even you don't even have to submerge it first. Just put it up. So here's the nest. If you just put the cup around it, so it's not even
Yeah. The
submerged,
opening.
they'll
Yeah.
all exit out, drop down,
Yeah.
and then
Right.
it kills them. And then you just take that cup or bowl and you just scrape it down, and so it goes in there. But that's the
Right.
quickest way if you can do it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah. Typically what I do is I just go there at night.
Oh, yeah.
When they're dormant, and I crush it. You know.
I have to. I generally have like one of those, hand garden shovels.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then I have the wasp killer because I have to find them. So I have to follow them around and then they come at me. So I'm always like spraying and swinging my little shovel at them until I can find them.
Yeah. I remember one time my oldest granddaughter, when she was 5 years old, she was sitting on when my wife was alive. We used to live right next door to her father, and his he had wooden stairs on the front of his house.
Yeah.
And my wife and I were talking to one of our neighbors out on the road because we lived on a cul-de-sac, and my granddaughter was sitting on the stairs singing. And all of a sudden, she just started screaming bloody murder. I looked up. I kid you not, she was submerged in a cloud of bees.
Oh,
it was awful. I ran up there, grabbed her. I got stung quite a bit too. She had over 50 stings on her.
Oh my gosh. Did you have to take her to the hospital?
No, not one of them started to swell. And she didn't even cry, Kat.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
I mean, she was like in shock, but she didn't even cry when, because we had her inside the house pulling the stingers off of her,
Yeah.
Oh my God. That was a nightmare. I'll never forget that.
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad she didn't have a reaction because that many could have killed her.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah. No, we kept a close eye on her, and she had no allergic reactions. So she was very, very fortunate. Very fortunate. Yeah.
I
mean,
remember
I get stung, I swell up like a balloon.
Yeah.
I've only had that one interaction on my thumb, and it swelled. So I'm like, oh, I guess I'm allergic. But...
Yeah.
I remember once at the old house because they had a chimney and they had little holes in it, and of course the bees got in and made a nest in there. And there was this one time, I think I had the hose or something, so I sprayed it. And
that was the worst thing you could do.
And all of a sudden, all the friggin' bees come out. So I bolt inside, and out the front, all I seen was this bloody storm of bloody bees flying around. And then they go down the street, and there was this car boot that was open. So I don't know if the people were going to put stuff in there or not, but the bees were buzzing around the friggin' car. No one came out, luckily, so they probably obviously seen them and pissed off and went back inside. But and then they bloody flew down the street. I don't know what happened after that, but they obviously came back later and get back into the chimney, but yeah, friggin' ended up getting a guy to bloody come and get rid of him. So yeah, it was good.
Jeez.
Hey, Spider.
Hey, Spider Sir.
But
Crazy how that happens.
some of the crazy shit we used to do, I tell you.
Right.
I'll be back in a minute. Got to go, Lou.
Never fun. That's the only bad thing is because we have we feed the birds here and squirrels and stuff, so we have a lot of sunflower seeds that go everywhere, and of course that attracts bees. Like what you said, bumblebees are fine or whatever, but it also then attracts all these wasps and
yeah,
all this other stuff that you don't want.
Yeah, one time I got stung in the back of that ear by one of those white-faced hornets.
Ooh.
Oh, cat, my ear was on fire for hours.
I bet.
Never got stung by one of those before, and never want to again.
Nope.
But hey, you guys, I've had my phone on the charger for half the time I've been here, and I'm down to 4%. It's not charging, so I'm still going to be in the chat. But
all right. Well, I won't be going much longer anyway. But okay, thanks for hanging out.
All right, no, hey, thanks for figuring a way for me to get on.
You're welcome.
I miss being in the stream. So
yeah, anytime. I'll start sending them to you privately so that way you can.
Awesome, appreciate it.
So yeah,
Sounds
absolutely.
Good. All right, take care, Kat.
Bye.
It's great being here again. Later, Zom.
Yeah.
Mr. B. Let's come back.
Yeah, his phone's not charging. He said it's sitting at 4%, even though it's been plugged in.
Oh no, that happens.
So yeah, it gets overheated and then doesn't want to charge.
Bloody hell.
But, yeah. One thing I don't like with having a garden and stuff is all the hornets and
Bugs?
wasps and bees everywhere that you have to deal with.
Yeah.
But no, we just planted some tomatoes.
Oh, nice.
And we planted it. It was a week ago, and we already have 2 tomatoes.
Yeah.
Already
2
out.
tomatoes,
So.
yeah.
Huh?
2 tomatoes.
Yep. I think they're called Early Girls.
Yeah.
We bought 4 different kinds, so I don't remember all of them, but I think it's an Early Girl that it is. Is this beet crap? I put it away. Why did I put it away?
Yeah, I've been taking a helmet apart. I've been talking to you guys.
Nice.
I got a phase 1. Remember the old phase 1 helmet? Hasbro released like 10, 15 years ago or something?
Yeah.
Yeah, that. And I'm actually doing another one up and making that into a proper phase 1.
Nice. That'll be cool to see.
So I thought I'd just use the front of that because I remember how the visor was too big.
Yeah.
On them.
They're massive.
Yeah. Well, I thought if I just chop this one off, I could stick it onto the other one and make it.
Oh yeah, there you go.
You see? But it's actually hollow inside, which is weird.
That is a little weird.
But yeah, I'll play around with it tomorrow. Well, today.
Yeah, I got you.
But yeah, because I've got it all apart. I've just got to cut it out, but I'll do that later.
Yeah. Should be fun. It'll look really good when you can.
Yeah, like I've filled in.
Up.
I've filled in the rest of it. I've just got to fix up the visor, then give it a final sand, and tape up the visor, and it's ready for paint. Should be good.
That'll be a good one to see for sure.
Yeah, because I haven't got a phase 1. I got plenty of phase 2, but no phase.
You don't see a whole lot of. Oh, I don't see a whole lot of phase 1s anymore.
No. Oh, see the helmets Hasbro are releasing?
No, which one are they releasing?
The Death Trooper
Oh yeah, I heard about that. I haven't seen it though. I heard about it.
and Commander Kobe.
Yeah, the Commander Cody one. I have seen that one. Looks great.
Yeah, that comes out in January here, which is pretty cool.
Nice.
And then the Stranger, the Stranger.
Yep. They actually
They-
doing it. I don't understand why they didn't do a stinking figure of him.
Oh, I have no
Let's do
idea.
the helmet, but not the figure.
I know, right? Well, that comes out
Unless
yeah.
well, I was gonna say unless they're planning on releasing the figure with it, but I don't know why they would wait
I
so long.
don't know. Anyway, I made a figure anyway.
Nice.
So I've done that. So that's all ready.
Yeah, ready to go when you got your helmet.
Do you want to have a guess how many helmets I'm up to at the moment?
50.
Close, very close.
Was it 65?
No. 47 at the moment.
Oh wow. That's awesome.
So I'm gonna have to get
More
another
shelves.
shelving unit, yeah.
Yeah.
So the shelving unit I've got, it holds 3 per shelf.
Oh, okay.
I can
How
get
many
a
shelves
longer
does it have then?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay.
So I've got 3 of those, which is 15 a shelf.
Yeah.
And then I've got 2 more helmets. That's not including the 2 from Mr. B. He's getting me.
Right.
And the ones I have pre-ordered.
Jeez.
So yeah, so I've got a few.
Just a bit.
So I'm going to have to get the shelving unit that holds 4.
Yeah. Definitely gonna have to upgrade something. What did I do now?
When I go to the toilet, I keep forgetting the cat follows me.
Ah!
Because the cat follows me everywhere.
Yeah.
And
it's person.
And when I go to the toilet, I shut the door on the way back.
Oh, yeah.
And he's stuck out there and he doesn't like it. So
because he can't see you. He can't be with you.
So he jumps on the friggin' door. And that's how he's out there. That's your socks. But and then I have to go and get him, let him in.
Yeah. I just want to finish the seas. When I get done with the seas, I'm gonna get off stream.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, Spider says your cat sounds clingy.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Well, he's only known us, basically.
Yeah.
We had him since he was like 7 weeks old
Super
or 8
little.
weeks old or something.
Yeah. Yeah, he's bonded with you.
Yeah. So he hasn't known anything else.
Right.
He doesn't even want to go outside.
Oh.
Because when we come inside, he doesn't go to run out. He'll go to the door, but he won't run out.
Well, that's good.
So yeah.
He's not declawed, is he?
No.
Okay.
I've got the scars on my arm for that.
Well, some people, because their indoor cats will declaw them, but I'm just like, if they get out, they have to be able to defend themselves,
Yeah, well, that's it. But yeah, no, he's fine. But he likes to sit on the windowsills and like normal cats and stuff. But yeah, we leave him do that.
Yeah, I have one cat that she'll run to the door and she'll look out or stuff like that, but she's too scared. Leia, she doesn't want to go actually out, but she loves looking out the window because she tries to attack the window to get to the squirrels that come out. And then I have Mufasa, where he's brave and scared at the same place. So what he'll do is he'll go out on the porch and he'll like head bump the other stray cats and stuff, and he'll like go on his back and be like, "Hey, play with me." and then he runs back inside.
Yeah.
And then Taz, he'll disappear for like 2-3 days, but he always comes back. But
yeah.
yeah, some love it, some don't.
Yeah, that's it. That's it. But no, he's happy in here.
Yeah, that's good. So we don't get any hair.
I've been letting him out on the back deck lately, so.
Oh yeah, that's good. So he gets a little outside time.
Well, it's not really outside. It's like enclosed.
Oh, well, still. I mean, he gets the fresh air and stuff.
Yeah, and like it's something new for him. So.
Yeah, I would love to be able to get like one of those that called like cat patios, and you can have like, you attach it to like a window.
Yeah.
But it turns into like this outside patio thing that's got like, you can have like stairs, little places they can lay, climb, all of that. And then it's screened in. So they can't get out or anything, but they're still technically like outside.
Yep.
I would love to be able to get that. Like I'd put it on my window so that way they could, be outside with the other ones, but still, get some stuff. But
see, I usually just leave the side door open. And then it's got like a security door.
Yeah.
And if there's cats walking past or something, he can look at them and stuff like that. But
right. Yeah, that's cool.
So.
They if my dad wasn't here, or we were off somewhere place, we would put up a lot more like those like little stuff that like the steps and like the bridges you can put up in the walls.
Yeah.
I would put a ton of that in our hallway for them, but all my dad's like cowboy hats and some of those halters and stuff are in there, so can't really do that. All right, let me show this.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah. She was almost done. But all right, I'm gonna call it. I gotta get some stuff done.
Yeah.
On the day.
I gotta go to sleep. Lady's gonna be here in 4 hours.
Yeah, you should probably sleep then, for sure.
Yeah.
See, our cats use to chatter when watching the birds out. See, my cats, they don't do that when they see the birds or the squirrels, but they do that with flies. Like I thought Leia was broken because I was like, "What are you doing?" And she's all like chattering at the stupid fly. Thank you, Mr. B, and you're welcome. I was happy I was able to do it. I'll try and come back later on today at some point, since most people are off and stuff. So we'll see how that goes. But hopefully I'll be able to. But yes, thank you everybody that joined in the chat and joined me on stream. Appreciate you guys. And have a good day.
All right. See you, everyone.
Bye.